here at John Crop Stadium on the campus of the University of Kentucky. Hello, everyone. I'm John Newell, and sitting alongside me today, actually, is Phil Neese, as we're here for the Hazard Lady Bulldogs, coached by Keith Combs, and the Bullitt East Lady Chargers, coached by Bruce Pierce. And we look forward to a good ball game.
I guarantee the Hazard Lady Dogs are absolutely just looking forward to a second chance in another round of tournament play, extending their season. They had a wonderful game yesterday with a big explosive inning being the difference maker.
Definitely.
And I even mentioned this on Sports 101 Unfiltered on the way home as I got to phone in and talk to the boys on our sports talk radio program, that for Hazard to really get into the Final Four, they also have to have another one of those big explosive times offensively, but they really need, against a solid Bullitt East team, they need to have it early on to kind of put the pressure on the girls of their opponents right away.
Exactly. We're going to take our first break, and when we come back, we have a special guest in our press box here. I guess that's why they gave us 3 seats today, Phil.
That's right.
The press box yesterday was only 2-seater, and they gave us the 3-seater because they knew our guest was coming. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have a chat with him a little bit. Again, we're here at the John Crop Stadium for the Sweet 16, covering the Hazard Lady Bulldogs on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
When you're ready to take the leap into buying a new home, Hyden Citizens Bank is here to help. At Hyden Citizens Bank, we understand this important milestone in your life, and we want to make your dream a reality. Our friendly lending staff has years of experience. We're here to make sure buying your first house is smooth and simple. From appraisal to closing, Hyden Citizens Bank is your trusted partner for securing a strong financial future for you and your family. Our dedicated team is ready to provide the guidance and care you deserve throughout this journey. Don't wait. Call us today at 672-2344. Hyden Citizens Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hyden.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service offers a wide variety of products, including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights, quality boots, knee pads, bottled drinking water, and much, much more. Locally owned with locations on Highway 15 South in Hazard, in Wise, Virginia, and their hydraulic hose division on Willie's Way across from Applebee's in Hazard. Mine Service Company. What if your savings account could do more than grow your money? At PBT Bancorp, eligible statement and Kasasa savings accounts now include built-in life insurance at no additional cost. You automatically receive coverage equal to 10% of your savings balance up to $10,000. No paperwork, no medical exams, no added fees. It's a simple way to save and help protect the people you love. Ask about built-in life insurance at PBT. Save confidentially. Protect what matters. PBT Bancorp, Main Street, Hazard.
WSGS.
Welcome back to John Crop Stadium for softball action. With us in booth is Mike Gayhart, a household name to many of you in eastern Kentucky. Had the privilege of being one of the umpires down here and making his first trip to the Sweet 16. And Mike, I was telling Phil, the last time I came down, I don't know if I mentioned this to you already or not, but it was with Christy Combs and Mike Eldridge, and we called on a baseball field. Now, mind you, this is the Sweet 16 on a baseball field. They moved the bases in, put a portable fence up.
Oh, I remember that. I remember I've been watching the sport for years, and I can remember that portable fence was probably 3 feet tall and very plenty.
And I would have loved to have called in a facility like this. But, you know, what do you think? First time calling the state tournament?
Oh, I mean, you know, when you get here, it's a little overwhelming just because you're at the UK facility.
Yeah.
They have really treated us exceptionally well. The KHS subway and the staff here have just taken really good care of us. We have a nice area that we can change into our official attire, and and we have an area that we can break in between games, and so it's nice to feel appreciated for what you do, and we, I've found that I'm one of 8, and we have so many great umpires that are here representing all the regions in the state.
Mention how they determine. I mean, you said 8 odd and 8 even.
Yes, each year they will select. This is the even year, so all of the even regions. There's 16, and so all the even regions will send a representative for baseball and softball.
And that basically puts you being on a crew for 2 games each day of the tournament.
I am on a crew of 2 games the first 3 days.
Okay.
And then next week I will come back and work my assignment on Friday, and then Saturday they'll determine, the association will determine who works second.
Well, hopefully you'll get a championship. That'd be great. Sweet.
I would be very honored.
You were behind home plate on the game previously as we were setting up. That had just happened, and that was Madison Central going ahead in extra innings by 1 run on a blast home run, and then
top of the 8th.
Top of the 8th, and then down by 1, Warren South comes in and a monster 2-run homer to win the game in dramatic fashion. So you were behind the plate. We were blown away by it. Now, being that impartial official right there, was it still something that was just impressive to watch?
Well, it's impressive. You, as an official, you have to kind of take a step back, and you have to really focus on the situations at hand.
Yeah.
You have to communicate with your partners in the field, and anticipate next play. And I was behind the plate, so not only was I doing that, communicating with them, I was calling balls and strikes. But just being in that game was an exceptional experience.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of talent that was on that field from both teams.
Oh, my goodness. And Warren South or South Warren?
I think it's South Warren.
Yeah. South Warren was 42-0 coming into today's game. And when Madison Central went ahead, the top of the 8th inning, I mean, their fans went wild, and it was very short-lived.
It was, but they had a right to be excited,
Yeah.
and I would have been, if I was a Madison Central fan sitting in their place, I would have been equally as excited.
I would be.
They had a great opportunity to win. Unfortunately, the ball just didn't bounce their way at the end, and it's 2 great teams going at it.
Baseball and softball, through the old adage, so close yet so far.
Yeah, and for the most part, most of the games, there have been a couple that have been a little out of reach, but for the most part, it's been 1, 2, 3-run games.
Yeah, we've had some very close games. The first game this morning went into extra innings.
Oh, it did too?
Yes,
okay.
yes. And then my game at 1 o'clock went into extra innings. So we're going to see if that continues today.
Was that Highlands and North Hardin?
Yes.
8 innings or?
8, I think it was 8 innings.
Yes. I'm trying to keep track of all this.
Well, Mike, you're being a Knott County native, we believe.
I am.
Yes.
Okay. How do you like the fact that East Kentucky is really bringing some strong talent, and now also to the umpiring crews at the state high school level, bringing some of that mountain mentality up here? So I got to ask you, what's that experience like?
Well, like I said, the experience as an umpire is just unbelievable. I've come from the 14th region representing that region, but I tell you what, we have some amazing umpires in the 14th region. Just too many to name. We have great leadership, and it's an honor for me to be able to come and do this.
Well, we appreciate you greatly having time to come up here, because you're going to have the game after this one to be a part of, and hope that everything goes well. Last question for me. It looks hot on that field being on the turf, and it's a 90-degree day right now. How are you able to recover well from that?
Yes, I handled it real well until we got about the 7th inning, and I turned around and told the officiating supervisor, I said, I need something to drink.
That game went, 2 hours and 45 minutes?
Yes, it did.
Or close to it.
Yes.
And I was kind of surprised that close of a game. What happened? Was it just a lot of pitches thrown or a lot of hits? I mean, there couldn't have been too many hits.
It was some really good defense. Madison Central, I think, had more hits than South Warren, but both teams played exceptional defense, and both teams had exceptional pitching.
Well, Mike, we appreciate you stopping by and chatting with us, and go rest. Sit back, relax in the air condition,
Absolutely.
and enjoy tonight. But we greatly appreciate you representing the 14th region and doing a great job.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you
We
very
appreciate
much.
you. All right, that's Mike Gayhart from the 14th Region Softball Association calling here at the Sweet 16. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll have a little bit more pregame here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
The new birthing suites are now open at Hazard ARH Regional Medical Center. Each private suite is designed so mom, baby, and family can stay together from labor through going home with your new bundle of joy. Our spacious, comfortable suites feature advanced labor beds, wireless monitoring, in-room newborn care, and more. With the caring team at the ARH Women's Health Clinic, we're here to make your baby's arrival truly special. Call 606-439-5220 to schedule your appointment. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agents are more than just insurance agents. They're coaches.
Hey, good eye, Mason. Yeah.
Volunteer firefighters.
Engine 6, on scene.
Neighbors.
Morning, Floyd.
Someone who's there when you need them, especially when you need them most. Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
First Trust Bank now has instant issue debit cards. If your debit card is lost or stolen, has a damaged strip or chip, we can replace it quickly and get you back to your busy life in an instant. Nobody can afford to wait 7 to 10 days for a new debit card, and now you don't have to with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. A quick solution to our customers' needs is another reason to look at us first for a bank you can trust. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic. Did you know we offer free transportation for our patients to our clinics from within Perry County up to a 15-mile radius? Call Brianna at 606-487-9505, extension 346, or 606-438-9965 to see if you qualify. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, free transportation. We want to be your medical home in the mountains.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS 606-439-3167.
WSGS.
We welcome you back. That was Great Crossings Choir singing. They're out of Scott County and
one of the new schools of our state.
Yeah, but boy, Malachi, fantastic ball player there.
Mm-hmm.
I was glad to see him go to play with the Cats. And interesting thing is, his dad and my son worked together for years at Toyota.
Well, that's the absolute big employer of Scott County.
I said, Kevin, you have some UK tickets. He said, I'm not going to do that. But anyhow, Hazard Lady Bulldogs, coached by Keith Combs, again, the 14th region winners, coming in today's game record of 23-12, 12-4 in the region. Interesting thing is, Hazard was ranked third in the 14th region in the RPI behind Letcher Central and Perry Central, but ended up defeating Letcher Central 2-1 for the 14th region crown. A very good ball game. Then in opening round action here at the Sweet 16 yesterday, they defeated Ballard Memorial 7-2. And if you were listening earlier, Phil mentioned about the big inning. That was what, the sixth inning, I believe it was?
6 innings, 5 runs, and let's just say they did. I made the comment. They didn't open the door. They opened the windows, the doors, the garage, and pulled the car out and just drove.
Did everything. 5
they
runs
did everything
on 5 hits, and again the final score was 7-2. Sammy Noble, our player of the game, was the pitcher. She pitched 7 innings, faced 28 batters, had 9 strikeouts, 1 walk. I asked her about that walk, and she said something about, I think she said something about she messed up on her cue card or something.
Her signals, okay, I will give her that because it was a leadoff walk to open up the game.
Yes.
That was the only mistake the young lady had in her performance in the circle. She was totally in control of almost every situation. We let 1 run score for Ballard Memorial, but in the end, it just did not make that difference. The offensive hazard was absolutely explosive in that 5th inning, or the 6th inning, and I think they really do have to have those moments. They have to find that way to take advantage of any situation and then capitalize. Don't let up, be aggressive, and that's the ball plan they need to do today.
Bullitt East Lady Chargers, coached by Bruce Pierce from Region 6, record of 29-4, 10-1 in the region. They defeated Assumption 5-0 in opening round action yesterday. Their 4 losses have been to Meade County 2-3, Frederick Douglass 2-5, Eastern 3-4, and then Regional 6 rival Mercy Academy beat them 4-7. But Bullitt East came back in the championship game of the 6th region and defeated Mercy Academy 5-1, I believe it was. They're making their back-to-back appearance in the Sweet 16. They lost in the opening round action last year to Scott County 3-2. And the interesting thing that Phil and I were talking about, their top 6 batters,
this is crazy,
all averaging 460 batting average and higher.
When you take a look at the lineup and you basically judge the season stats, and stats are just what it is on paper. It's just a way to look at the achievements through the season. But I could not help myself when I saw a batter with 505 batting average. I literally did a double take. I said, that cannot be right. No, the young lady, Mackenzie Mingus, I'm sorry, in 105 games, 53 hits, 48 RBIs, 4 home runs, 505 batting average. And here's the thing. There's about 4 or 5 other players right in this lineup that are matching her for those stats. So this is going to be let's say the control of a great pitcher in Sammy Noble or Hazard facing a squad of hitters that might be equal to her. So this is going to be interesting.
Wally Waltress will be the pitcher for Bullitt East, and they her first game, 103 pitches, 103 her season.
Yeah.
Just for her season, 103 innings pitched, allowed 87 hits, gave up 40 runs, 26 walks, 113 strikeouts. ERA 2.30, and Sammy is what, 1.88 was it?
It was 1 point
something.
In there, 1.88, correct.
All right, we're about ready for the first pitch. Coming up to bat is Olivia Cooper, Molly Johnson, and Allie Carter for Bullitt East. Olivia Cooper batting .465. Here's the first pitch taken outside for ball 1.
Already, Sammy Noble is finding that outside corner, wanting to have the mastery of it as she
that was a strike.
There you go.
I'm going to have to pay attention now.
I've got the better angle right now, Coach.
I need to wait until he calls before I make the call. So 0-1 the pitch. Swung on, batted foul down the third base side.
Glad that a lot of people are joining us, currently watching and hearing the audio stream on Facebook at WSGS's Facebook page. Linda Fields cheering on the Dogs. We'll try to get some other comments as we see them as well.
We're on Facebook live and audio, YouTube.
That's right.
Just audio only. So pass the word around. We had a big crew from Ballard Memorial yesterday. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Change up. Hit up to left field, and that goes to the warning track. She'll probably be in with a double. Yes, head first slide. Give her a double on that.
Well, 2 strikes down. She was not afraid of anything else going at. She took it to Sammy Noble. That was an excellent hit.
Yes, it was. That brings up Molly Johnson?
Yes.
Millie.
Millie.
We got a Johnson and a Johnston, don't we?
I have a Millie Johnson. We'll have fun with the names. And if we do have anybody of South Bullitt listening in, if we mispronounce a name, feel free, comment on Facebook Live and tell us exactly what we need to know.
She's the DP. First pitch, went for a bunt.
Showing bunt early.
Well, should have been a called strike.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing on the board. But that should be a strike because she did not pull back. I'm going to give her one, even though there's nothing on the board. He did not signal that. Pitch taken outside. Evens the count 1-1.
Olivia Cooper is getting a massive lead off of second base. She was almost halfway to third and then decided to bounce back. So there's some brave coaching decisions and base running in this team.
They gave her a ball on that one, so it's a 2-0 count. She squared the bunt and did not pull back. It's 2-0 then. 2-0 pitch. Down low, ball 3. 3-0 the count now as Cooper for Bullitt East is on second with a leadoff double. Lady Chargers. Write that down. 3-0 pitch.
Right down the middle.
Strike one, and Johnson was holding on that.
Among our listeners telling us where they're listening from, Denny Campbell from Owensboro. He made the wise decision not to travel up here. Owensboro's a great town, though.
3-1 the count to Johnson. And the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, batted foul down the third base side.
All right, full count, no outs.
And a runner on second as Cooper had a leadoff double for the Lady Chargers. I love that organ music.
Yeah. Millie Johnson is coming up here with a .449 batting average.
So full count on her. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. On with the walk. So first two batters for the Lady Chargers make it to the base. That brings up Allie Carter, batting .486 on the year.
Now with no outs already and 2 runners on, I hate to say Sammy Noble might be showing some wear and tear from yesterday's performance.
Oh, bunt. Down the third base side, a good bunt, and that's going to be a base hit. Loaded bases, as beautiful bunt down the third base side, and nobody's charged on that.
No, Noble made the best effort for it, and there's only you could see it just go by her stretched out arm. Now we have Coach Keith coming up. We're having a little talk at the circle with his team.
They're having a powwow out there. So the first 3 batters for Bullitt East make it on the play. You got Cooper on third, Johnson on second, and Carter on first with a beautiful bunt. Brings up Mackenzie Mingus.
Yep, and this is the heavy hitter in that 4th spot.
505.
Look out. I hate to say for everybody, if there's a batter that potentially, on paper, is going to be the source of some fireworks, I think this young lady, a senior, 107 at-bats and already responsible for 37 runs, 53 hits and 48 RBIs. This young lady has come to play this whole season.
She does not lead the team in home runs.
No.
Comes by. And Molly, it's Johnston.
Yes.
Not Johnson. I left the T off of there. I put the T in there. I knew there was Johnson in it. First pitch to her. Taken for a called strike.
Mingus just literally patiently just watched it go in. She wanted to see that. Coach gave her the signal just to see what she's throwing. Now it's time to do something.
And she's a lefty.
Yep. Tough.
So look for that inside pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, that was inside, way inside.
It was very inside. It could have been in the young lady's right ear there, but she got out of the way just in time.
Yep. Evens the count up 1-1. Glad you folks could join us today. Beautiful day. Little overcast, which is not bad at all. I'm sure the folks in the bleachers appreciate that. We're in an air-conditioned booth up here. We're spoiled. 1-1 pitch. Pop up to center field. Combs makes the call. Send the runner, and she comes right in for safe. So credit Mingus with the RBI.
First score of the game.
Yep.
But 1 out.
That would be
well, Bullitt has pretty much brought a lot of weapons to their offense. And, I mean, I think it's to be expected, but just on paper, this is a high-scoring team, and their coaching decision is just going to maximize it here.
Kenley Murphy's up, batting .460, and with that pop-up, all the runners tagged up and advanced. So Johnston is on third, Carter is on second. First pitch to Murphy, swung on a miss, strike one. Good pitch.
Once again, finding that outside corner that she used so much yesterday.
That's her favorite.
Yeah.
And it was so noticeable where when we were doing the game there in Breathitt County, I mean, we were literally about
every pitch
12 feet away from home plate, directly behind it, on the field level. So we could see that. And it's interesting watching Eddington set up. Here's the pitch. Went right after that. He called that on a strike now. She went attempted bunt. So Noble quickly ahead 0-2.
Eddington very cautious out there to hold the runner at third, and kind of expected her to go for it, maybe for a rundown.
0-2 the count now to Murphy. Noble ready with the pitch. Swung on a miss. A nice strikeout for Noble for out number 2. That will bring up Riley Watrous, the pitcher for Bullitt East, and she's batting .340. So the DP for Bullitt East is batting for Ella King, who is a center fielder. First pitch, taken for a strike. More than likely, usually that first time up the bat, the batter will usually take that first pitch just to get an eye on it, to see. So Noble quickly ahead, 0-1 on the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pop up. That could be trouble. Nope, there's Collins coming over in right field with the catch. So we go to the bottom half of the first inning. It is Bullitt East 1, Hazard nothing on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
Great news, Perry, Knott, and Leslie County. Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky is excited to launch a brand new free transportation program designed to get you to and from your appointments with ease. No cost, no hassle, just quality care and a reliable ride. If you need a lift, we got you covered. Call our clinic at 439-1300 today and schedule your free ride. Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, 439-1300.
Thinking of buying a home? Maybe you're a little anxious about taking that first step. Maybe you want to sell your current home, but you just don't know where to start. Drop the anxiety. Why not get help from someone who happens to know the housing market better than anyone in our area? Someone who has already helped many first-time buyers as well as long-time homeowners. Michelle Jones, your local RE/MAX Realtor. Michelle is ranked in the nation's top agents and serves your area. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, the right agent can lead the way. Michelle Jones, RE/MAX. Call 233-4185.
WSGS.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Lexington, Kentucky, the Sweet 16, into the quarterfinals of the softball and Kentucky State Championship. Hazard Bulldogs and pitcher Sammy Noble got out of an early spot of trouble, and I think they're going to be very grateful that they got out of that with only one run by Bullitt East in the top of the first, and now they come to bat, Coach.
They had bases loaded with no outs.
Yeah, and that's scary.
Yes.
That's scary for MLB superstars when that happens.
First batter for Hazard, first three batters, Peyton Fields, Raleigh Griffith, and Heidi Jones.
The Fannons are watching us as they have always watched the Bulldogs every season of every sport practically, so thank you for watching and listening.
Their daughter was coaching the last team that came to the state tournament in 2005. First pitch swung on up. Oh, a nice attempt there by the shortstop Murphy as diving over second base, but did not come up with the ball.
Inches away.
So credit Fields with a single. Yeah, a nice job there by Murphy.
Yeah.
Made a dive and tried to make a diving catch for it, and just out of inches.
Great effort, but Peyton Fields shopped at the gap and got the single from it.
Brings up Raleigh Griffith, the second baseman for the Hazard Lady Bulldogs, batting .358 on the year. First pitch, swung on, hit the shortstop. Watch out for double play, and safe. Got the lead runner in Fields, so we'll give Griffith, that'd be a fielder's choice. Out one with Peyton Fields, almost a double play. It was close. The official called her safe. Brings up Heidi Jones, batting .326 on the year. One out, one on. Bottom half of the first inning here at John Crop Stadium. First pitch. Oh, taking a high, ball one.
Catcher was anticipating an early base running, a steal from Griffith at first. That was aggressive.
No attempt, though.
No attempt.
Seen very few steals. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, hit the left field. That's fair ball.
Good single.
Coming up with it was Holt for Bullitt East. So that moves Griffith to second base. Heidi Jones on first with a single. Second hit for the Lady Bulldogs, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
Brings up Cadence Stallings. She's batting .346 on the year.
I think the Bulldogs are funneling in kind of nervousness that they had with that bases loaded situation at the top of the first. Now they're trying to get something together themselves.
First pitch is a changeup.
Ooh, ball.
It must have been a little bit low.
Had to have been. That's the only angle that makes sense from where I'm literally staring right at plate.
We like this booth. A little bit more direct behind home plate. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Watrous. Swung on, hit the second base, gets the force out.
Okay.
Got, that was Jones going to second, so that advances Griffith to third. So we got runners on first and third now. Again, another fielder's choice. As Jones is, nice job there by McDonald, second baseman for the Bullitt East.
Hallie Jones was on base 3 times yesterday in 3 at-bats. Only really thing that went against her is she got caught stealing, so now is a good opportunity for her to make something happen.
Yep, .318 batting average. First pitch to Jones, swung on a miss. Strike one. Again, runners on the corners. Raleigh Griffith on third, Cadence Stallings on first. 2 outs. Bottom half of the first inning here at the John Crop Stadium. Quarterfinal action. Sweet 16 softball. The 0-1 pitch. Taken outside. Ball one.
Glad to have Tanya Cody listening to us online, and Kim Yates, Deborah Caldwell as well. Haven't gotten any Bullitt East fans, so I don't know if they know about how good we are up here.
Oh, let us know where you're listening to. Get one from Florida. 1-1 pitch. Taking ball 2 high. 2-1 the count now to Hallie Jones. A little bit more musical today than what they did yesterday. I like that.
Do we still call them an organist?
I guess so.
That's the only term I've ever heard it called, so there you go.
The 2-1 pitch. Taken inside, ball 3.
Great eye and no hesitation at all. She saw it coming inside completely.
3-1 the count now to Howie Jones.
Speaking of Coach Fannin, Candy Fannin herself is listening in online. And Candy, good to have my old college friend checking us out.
I remember her days coaching. Foul ball down the right field side. Makes the count full 3-2. Candy coached for quite a few years. And
she was entertaining to watch at the University of the Cumberlands as well.
I enjoyed watching her play as well as coaching. A dandy basketball player, too. Of course, she had a good coach. Phil, her dad. Full count now to Howie Jones. Here's the pitch. High, ball 4. That was close.
Yeah, I think she could have counted the stitches on that softball.
That's not ball 4. Where did I miss? I missed the count somewhere.
3-2, full count.
I think. Well, it's a full count now. I had it full count a while ago, but I was wondering why the runner on first base was not advancing on that, because she should be going on this full count. She does. And inside, ball 4. So she did get the walk. Loads the bases up now. You got Griffith on third. You got Stallings on second. This is Jones. Brings up Reagan Elkins, batting 300 in the year. Big opportunity here for the Lady Bulldogs.
Absolutely, and it's time for her. She hasn't had any offensive stats to speak of in this Sweet 16. I know the fans want her to.
She leads the team in home runs with 6. Swung on the miss for the first pitch.
That was a quality cut at that ball, too. I felt it.
This would be a good time to pick up home run number 7. Bases loaded. See what she can do here. No pressure on her.
No.
The 0-1 pitch to Elkins. Taken outside, ball 1.
Basically similar to the the loaded bases for Bullitt East in the top of the first. Hazard simply saying, now we need to match them for runs, too.
Exactly.
I think go one better.
Exactly. As Bullitt East picked up 1 run in the top of the first. 1-1 pitch. High, ball 2. Walker's falling behind to the batter. 2-1 the count now. It's interesting. Everybody that's in the stadium or in the bleachers are in the shade right now.
Lucky them.
Yes. 2-1 the count now to Elkins. Pitch inside. Ball 3, 3-1 now.
Hitters count.
Does she get the green light?
I would say it's first inning. You have to let the young lady swing at it.
Cooper, the catcher for Bullitt East, across time, goes out to talk to her pitcher.
It's that,
which is good.
It's that fundamental thing that you try to practice out of an infielder. When it's bases loaded, everybody's responsible for some type of job. So
yes,
a hit ball in play can cause some things to happen.
Here's the 3-1 pitch. Taking ball 4, so tie the game up with a walk to Elkins. And that advances the runners. That puts Stallings on third, Howie Jones on second, and Elkins on first with that walk. She gets the RBI out of that, too.
Yep.
Brings up the catcher for the Lady Bulldogs, Braylon Eddington.
Or that obscure statistic, run walked in. It's always done. That's an RBI.
That's true. Eddington batting .280 on the year. Let's see what she did yesterday. She was 1 of 3, scored a run. Pitch, swung on a miss. An outside pitch on that one.
Coach Jones letting her swing completely away at that. It didn't look like it was in the strike zone to me.
No, it was outside.
Yeah.
Walker said, "I'll take it. It's a strike." And the 0-1 pitch. Inside.
Ooh.
That was close.
Yeah.
From up here.
Brenda Bowling is coming in, driving, and listening to the game from Cincinnati. Have a safe travel, Brenda. Thank you for listening. Taking this break as there's another meeting.
Meeting on the mound as Coach Pierce called timeout to go talk to his infield.
This is a mirror image of Coach Keith Combs going to his pitcher in the circle on the top. I mean, pretty much it's a mirror image game.
Yeah. Brenda Bowen, I coached her in big league softball. She was a dandy player. She was a slow pitcher, Phil, and folks down in Tennessee and Georgia went down with that big league team. They had never seen slow pitching.
Really?
They had not seen it. That's
the only softball I could play was slow pitch.
We beat Tennessee coming out in the losers bracket, and that coach called me about a week after we got home. He said, I guarantee you come back again, we're going to be ready for that style of pitching. But Brenda could actually throw it. I mean, it wasn't fast at all. 1-1 pitch now. Foul back. Strike two on Eddington.
I've just noticed in this whole first inning, 1-1, that's one of the few foul balls that we've seen. It's not
maybe the second one.
Yeah.
First one went down the right.
I mean, usually it's filled with it.
So Eddington behind on the count, 1-2. Walters gets the signal, looks at her wristband, and here's the pitch. Taking a high, ball up and high. Ball two evens the count out, 2-2. Get the word out to Bullitt East that, hey, they can listen to this game.
We ought to. Now, we know some Hazard fans are in the stands taking it in on their phones as the game goes on before them.
Yep. And the 2-2 pitch to Eddington. Swung foul.
Yeah.
Back.
That was a hittable ball.
Well, this might be Bullitt East to the left of us. I don't know. In the press box here. Pretty neat here, folks. We have our own private press box. Glass on either side.
I'm just waiting for somebody to come in and ask us if we need anything.
They didn't quite do the 2-2 pitch.
Uh-oh.
This could be trouble. No. Nice job by Willis in right field coming in and making that catch to get her team out of the inning, but not before Hazard ties it up. We go to the top of the second, all tied up 1-1 on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Sometimes the world can be a scary place. When it comes to legal matters, most times it's hard to tell which way to turn. Trust the law office of David A. Johnson. Have you been injured? Car, coal truck, motorcycle accident, wrongful death? Insurance companies not willing to pay? David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Located at 461 Main in Hazard, the best choice. Call 435-1552. Visit online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
Looking to move into the home of your dreams or upgrade your current space? At Hyden Citizens Bank, we make it easy with several options for home mortgages, refinancing packages, and home equity loans. With over 100 years of service to Leslie County, HCB is deeply committed to helping our community prosper and grow. And nothing strengthens a community like helping a family buy a home. Our dedicated team is here to offer dependable support and exceptional customer service every step of the way. Give us a call at 672-2344 today. Hyden Citizens Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hyden.
WSGS Hazard.
Welcome back to our broadcast of the East Kentucky Sports Network, Sweet 16 girls softball, Hazard versus Bullitt East. One inning down, tie game of one run each. But let's just face it, bases loaded situations in both halves of the inning. A lot is going on early with that game.
Be interesting to see. Hazard one run on two hits, and the run that scored was walked in.
Yeah,
with bases loaded.
And that's always just a little, punch to the gut for any pitcher to cause that to happen. You can't help it. It's the nature of the game. But right now, Riley Watrous, I hope I am saying that correctly. Watrous, she's kind of probably kicking herself right there for that.
Caitlin McDonald, first batter up for Bullitt East, batting .374. Eighth batter for seventh batter, rather. Yep.
This Caitlin McDonald, yeah. We got a big listener. I just have to say, probably the best listener in sports today. John Napier, Sports 101 Unfiltered,
Hey, John.
checking us out. Hey, get DJ on there. We got to have the team. So I've got to say, he needs to be listening.
Exactly. Make it a team effort. First pitch to McDonald is taken for a strike. And strike two, right down the heart of the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Nice job there by Noble. Quickly get ahead in the count to McDonald, 0-2.
One can just hope that Noble is settling down from that, rather risky first inning for her.
She pitched a complete game yesterday. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and nice job there by Fields making the attempt at shortstop, but gets by her. Credit McDonald with a single.
Fields just could not get in front of it at all.
Made a good effort.
Great effort. It was right to her area.
Yep. Brings up Kylie Willis, playing right field for the Bullitt East Lady Chargers, batting .353 on the year. So as in the first inning, top of the first, they get the first batter on, and they do this inning with McDonald. First pitch to Willis, bunt, pretty bunt. Nobody covered.
Unfortunately, the charge to the bunt was on the first baseman, but in that situation, that should have been the pitcher's ball to get.
Well, I'll
I
disagree with you.
Okay, go ahead.
The first baseman comes in, second baseman comes over to cover
shortstop
first.
goes to second, right?
Yes. Yep.
Those two things didn't happen.
That did not happen. Credit Noble with trying to make the attempt.
Yep.
So I don't know how you want to score that. Personally, I would give an error on second, but
well, we're waiting for that call on the board. So no, I think they gave him a hit.
Okay, we'll do likewise.
We have 4 hits so far. I think that's it.
Yep. Peyton Holt, the left fielder for Bullitt East, .473 on the year, takes that's been 2 strikes to her already.
Yes.
I'm getting behind here, Bill.
We have to talk about that play.
Yes.
There's the bunt up.
Bunt popped up to Noble, charging in from the mound, out number 1.
That was very fortunate.
Oh, yes.
And good on Noble having the consciousness and calmness to get that ball easily.
Be the first out for Bullitt East. Brings us back to the top of the batting order. Olivia Cooper got on with a single, her first time at bat.
Stretched it out to a double.
Yes. Here's the pitch to Cooper. Taken for a called strike. Got 2 runners on. You got McDonald on second, Willis on first, 1 out. 0-1 the count to Cooper. She'll square the bunt or not. She's hitting away. Ball taken inside. Oh, no, called strike. Got the corner. Noble's favorite pitch right there,
Right
Bill.
there. She absolutely does have a little bit control. That's admirable.
So
it's
quickly,
amazing.
Yeah, quickly ahead in the count. 0-2 to Cooper. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit her in the side, so she will go to first base. And there again, Bill, bases loaded. McDonald on third, Willis on second, and Cooper on first, being hit by the pitch.
Well, now, it's been smart coaching calls for Bullitt East offensively at the plate. A double, of course, in the first inning got everything started, but now the bases loaded here again.
I'm not sure what this is about. All 3 officials are meeting by the mound.
Okay, well, Olivia Cooper hit by a pitch. I'm sure there's nothing to say about that happening.
Well, he gave the safe signal, but I'm not sure what that was about. I'm not really sure, but she's okay. She's on first.
One day we'll have instant replay in high school softball. We do need it. There should be a state tournament level a screen to show that.
Johnston, the DP, is up to bat. She got on with a walk her first time. Bases loaded again for Noble as they were the first inning. Pitch taken outside, ball one.
Jewel Hunt is currently listening to us online. And Michelle Smith, all cheering on the Dogs. Jerry Maggard, another one watching us in Owensboro. So, hey,
good deal. So 1-0 the count to Johnston. Again, bases loaded. Second time in as many innings. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, hit the center field. That could be trouble. And it goes to the warning track. Here comes one run in. Second run, and
held her
up with a double to center field to the warning track is Johnston. And give her 2 RBIs. McDonald and Willis come in to score.
Yeah.
And Cooper ends up on third.
Olivia Cooper was pretty much right in front, right beside of the runner in front, and now they do have instant replay showing it on the big screen. So she was so close, but I think the coach made the right decision to keep her on third.
Carter up to bat. Got a single first time up. There's a pop up to center field. Combs is making a beat on it. She catches it. The runner's tag. And one scores. That will be Cooper coming in to score. And Johnston going to second. So a pop out to center field will be the second out, but not before another run has scored. 4-1 now here in the top of the second. We talked about this Bullitt East team.
The stats don't lie.
The hitting that they are. Mingus is up, popped out to center field, her first time up. Takes a called strike on the outside corner. Mingus is the first baseman for, I didn't give the positions, but playing first base for Bullitt East. Noble ahead in the count, 0-1.
Mingus already has an RBI on the game.
Yep, here's 0-1 pitch. Pop up to center field. Combs backs up and makes the catch for the third out. Nice job there by Combs in center field.
Wynn got it.
So we go to the bottom of the second. It is Bullitt East 4, Hazard 1 on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
No longer do you have to travel abroad to get hoses and fittings, thanks to Mine Service Company's Hydraulic Hose Division, located on Willie's Way, across from Applebee's in Hazard. Everything you'll need to get up and running. They even have hoses and fittings for Cat, Volvo, and Komatsu heavy equipment. Trusted then, trusted now. Mine Service Company, bringing quality mine supplies to our area for over 100 years. And now bringing you quality products in their Hydraulic Hose Division in Hazard. Mine Service Company. For over 100 years, you've known us as People's Bank and Trust Company. Now, we're stepping into the future as PBT Bancorp, partnering for a better tomorrow. It's a new look with the same commitment to you and our communities. Same values, fresh identity, exciting future. Thank you for being a part of our journey, past, present, and future. PBT Bancorp, your trusted partner today and tomorrow.
The new birthing suites are now open at Hazard ARH Regional Medical Center. Each private suite is designed so mom, baby, and family can stay together from labor through going home with your new bundle of joy. Our spacious, comfortable suites feature advanced labor beds, wireless monitoring, in-room newborn care, and more. With the caring team at the ARH Women's Health Clinic, we're here to make your baby's arrival truly special. Call 606-439-5220 to schedule your appointment. ARH, more for Appalachia.
WSGS.
Welcome back, listeners, to the East Kentucky Sports Network. We're in the bottom of the second with a kind of open ball game for Bullitt East. 3 runs in the very top of the second, and the story of the game is definitely the Bullitt East bats are wide awake, and a couple of costly mental miscues on Hazard is the difference.
3-3, 3 runs and 3 hits. First pitch to Combs, swung on and missed. Got the 8-9-1 batter coming up. Maggie Combs, the center fielder, who made that beautiful, actually back-to-back catches there in center field. 0-1 the count now from Watrous. Pitch taken outside, ball 1.
Robin Rouse is listening to us as she's driving back from vacation. Robin, please be careful. Make it back to the Bluegrass State safely. And thank you for listening to us.
Wally Waltrus, the pitcher for Bullitt East. 1-1 pitch. Change up. Could be trouble. Nope. Nice job there by McDonald. Going out over second base to make that catch. We're out one. She made that look effortless.
She kind of had that glove outstretched and just walked towards it. She didn't wait till the last minute. Nope, she just put the glove where the ball was going.
From here, it looked like it may have get in the gap, but it didn't.
Nope. I thought it might go over.
Yep. Zoe Gabbard, the DP, batting .367. Taking the first pitch, called strike. See what she did yesterday. She was 1 of 3 and scored 1 run for the Lady Bulldogs in their win.
Single RBI.
0-1 the count. Taking a high, ball 1. Evens the count up 1-1. Again, we're here in the bottom half of the second inning. Hazard down 4-1. Man, back-to-back innings with bases loaded.
Well, now Hazard wants to match him again, I'm sure.
Fouled down the right field side for strike 2.
Yep.
I'll total the pitching up the next break we get.
We'll get the calculator.
Yeah.
Anything like last night.
Take my shoes off, count my toes. I'll need it for that.
I could do that and get 3 different results.
Walters heading the count 1-2. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Swung on, foul down that right field side.
That was a better pitch to swing at, but still not got the timing right. Come on, Zoe.
A little bit behind in her swing as both fouls went down that right field side. Almost got the guy in the hat standing up there.
He was ducking.
He gave a thumbs up to somebody. There's another foul down that right field side. Up in the bleachers, nobody's sitting there.
Stretch for it, dude.
So, Gabbard down it off, hanging in there with a 1-2 count. Official got that ball and gave it to that guy. He's got him a souvenir. Here's a 1-2 pitch to Gabbard. Swung on, fouled back.
Let me tell you, she's not afraid to go at it.
4 fouls in a row now that Gabbard has had here.
But Zoe right here, be careful. 2 strikes, 1 ball, 1 change up, 1 off-speed pitch right here. Well, it would definitely result in a strikeout. She's wired up, ready to swing.
It's a 1-2 pitch. Taken outside, ball 2.
Welcome pitch, says Zoe Gabbard.
Yep, good eye for Gabbard to not go for that outside pitch. Evens up the count 2-2. Walters looks at her arm to get the play. Here's the pitch. Taken inside. Oh, got the corner. Strikeout first strikeout for Walters, but out number 2. Got the inside corner, the official said. So she goes down holding.
Well, she was standing there as if it was definitely inside in her behalf, but no, strike called. First strikeout for Walters.
Top of the batting order, Peyton Fields, who got on with a single, her first time at bat. Looking to repeat that or even better. First pitch. High, ball 1. Walters falling behind in the count 1-0. And we appreciate you folks tuning us in, listening.
Got quite a number watching us online on Facebook as well.
1-0 pitch. Change up.
There.
Ooh. Wow, I don't know where that had to be low. Because that was right at the heart of the plate. Beautiful change up.
Kind of rocked her to sleep.
So, ball 2. 2-0 the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on down left field. Could be trouble. Goes the warning track off the wall. And here goes Gabbard in the second. Sliding in the second. Safe.
Peyton Fields.
Correction, Peyton Fields. Right. So back-to-back hits for Fields. That went left field on the warning track.
And looking at the replay, you can basically judge it a foot away from going out of John Crop Stadium. She sent it for a ride.
Brings up Riley Griffith, who got on and scored the only run for Hazard on a fielder's choice. Looking to try to pick up RBI here and get Fields in. Official had to go get a new supply of softballs.
During this time, we'll just say we got so many people right in the heart of Hazard and around the state cheering for the Bulldogs watching us online. Please tell us if you're calling or if you're listening to us from a great place out of our area. We'd like to know. But we've got quite a few Bulldogs, but no Bullitt East fans yet.
First pitch to Griffith, swung on
Could drop.
to center field for a base hit. That will score Fields. So credit Griffith with a single to left field and give her RBI. 4-2 now the score.
It chips away at that deficit. Coach Kiso says we got 2 outs is not in our favor, but we've got to get something on the board now.
Heidi Jones, a left-handed batter for the Lady Bulldogs, got on with a single her first time at bat. Looking for hit number 2. First pitch to Jones, outside, ball 1. We can tell that from up here.
Yep.
That was an easy call.
Yeah.
Those close ones I need to caution.
Not all of them are that easy.
No. There's a 1-0 pitch. Swung on down the left field, foul. Just foul. Just out of the reach of Carter, the third baseman for Bullitt East.
The Hazard batters are not going to lay down with this. They want to take it right to Watros in the circle. Just they have to find their opportunities and capitalize them, and defensively really step it up.
It's going to be interesting to see what the pitching count is here at the end of 2. Here's the pitch. Swung on down left field side. Is it going to go foul? A little bit too far out of reach for Holt.
Yep.
This is the bottom of the second, right?
Yes.
And why do they have a...
That's very strange.
Why do they have a run in the bottom of the third and nothing in...
Somebody needs to just inform the good people KHSAA at their scoreboard system. We've just got 1 over.
Are they spotting Hazard a run in the bottom of the third?
If they put up 1 bottom of the second, I'll be like, go for it.
1-2 count is taken inside.
Real inside. Riley Griffith had that's a true brushback pitch almost.
Even if they count at 2-2. Waters gets the signal and the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. Oh, a little bit higher. That would have been hit the glass. We don't have the window open.
I'm kind of glad we have at least that much protection in case one does.
Yep.
Otherwise, I'm hiding under the desk.
We'll play dodgeball, huh? Yep. 2-2 count to Jones, Heidi Jones. Here's the pitch. Swung on. That could be trouble in the gap to right field. That will score 1 run. We'll see if...
They're sending her to third.
Oh, and that is out, but the run will count. Okay?
Yep.
So, Jones tried to stretch her double into a triple. She does score Griffith. And so we go to the bottom or top of the third. It is Bullitt East 4, Hazard 3 on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Hey, that was my friend Logan's soccer coach. Why'd you honk and wave at her?
Because she's also our Kentucky Farm Bureau insurance agent. She's the one who helped us get our house fixed after that big storm last year.
Well, that explains the name of their team.
Which is?
The Storm.
Of course.
Kentucky Farm Bureau. Big on commitment.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
Get a new debit card in minutes with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. New and existing customers can take advantage of this new service that keeps a card in your hands and will never leave you waiting 7 to 10 days for access to your account. Call or visit any of our locations to learn more about how to skip the delay and get back to business today with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated Little Flower Clinic Rheumatology, under the direction of Dr. Travis Sizemore, specializing in diagnosing and treating autoimmune diseases, inflammatory conditions, and other disorders affecting joints, muscles, and bones. Schedule an appointment today with APRN Brianna Cornett or APRN Lori Bradley. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Call 606-487-9505. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, your medical home in the mountains.
WSGS from Hazard.
Welcome back to the East Kentucky Sports Network, and the good baseball minds of the East Kentucky Sports Network can tell you the scoreboard board doesn't have it correct. It is the top of the third inning, and the score is Bullitt East 4, Hazard Bulldogs 3, even though it's not exactly what's being said to the public here.
Yeah, this is the top of the fourth. This is only top of the third. If they're wanting to get out here. Murphy up to bat, leading off for Bullitt East. Takes a called strike.
They now have the score correct. Top of the third.
Yeah, but they still have it.
They're announcing it, but it's not correctly on the board they're announcing for.
Murphy struck out her first time to bat. 0-1 the count to her. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike two.
Great pitch.
Murphy plays third base for the Bullitt East Lady Chargers. So Noble quickly ahead. Murphy 0-2 the count. We had it right.
Yes, we have it right.
The 0-2 pitch popped up. First base. That's is Heidi Jones, makes the catch rate. Just in foul territory for the first out. First time they've done that, Phil.
Yeah.
Last two innings, first couple runners got on base.
It's been a game of everything happening right now, and things are not happening that you just expect them to.
Lolly Watrous, the pitcher up, she popped out to right field her last time at bat. Here's the first pitch, pitcher to pitcher. Called strike. That's always interesting. As a pitcher pitching to a pitcher, you want to...
It's just to show dominance. It's what it's always going to be. Baseball, any level, that's what it is.
Yep. The 0-1 pitch to Walters. Swung on, line out to Fields at shortstop. Nice job there by Fields getting that line drive. Out number 2. I noticed that Bullitt East has 2 girls in the bullpen warming up.
Oh boy. Okay. Good eyes on seeing that, Coach.
See what that does.
The scoreboard is now partially fixed. According to it, it's still in the 4th inning, but no, it is the 3rd.
And this is McDonald up the bat. Got one of the hits for Bullitt East, her first time up. That ball was taken high and outside. Ball 1. Be nice to get them 1, 2, and 3 here.
It would be, and it'd be a good thing for the Bulldogs.
Here's the 1-0 pitch to McDonald. Taken inside. Ball 2. Just missed that inside corner.
Got good people watching us online, listening to it. Vicky and Mike Sammons, Larry Thacker, Rhonda Asher, Bobby Danner. All Bulldog fans know you all are there. Be cheering for it. We need to get some runs.
Yep. 2-0 pitch by Noble. Swung on, and it was squibble. And nobody there to cover.
Yeah. Once again, a little bit of a mental miscue. The second baseman had to put more of a just rush for it and attack that first base to get there.
We'll give her a hit on that, but again, the third mental mistake made by the lady. I know it was a squibble ball.
Yep.
I mean, it was squibbling down towards first base, but again,
that's what some coaches call a gimme single.
Yep. Brings up Kylie Willis, who also got a single her first time at bat.
On a bunt.
Taken inside, ball 1. There we go.
Now I'm used to hearing that. Can't have baseball without that.
No. We're enjoying the organ music here. Sounds like Red Stadium. The 1-0 pitch to Willis. Taken outside, just missed outside corner. Ball 2. The first 2 batters were out, and then McDonald got a little squibbly hit down first base side for a single. Now Willis is ahead in the count. The 2-0 pitch. Taken inside for a strike up the corner. 2-1 the count now. 2 outs. Again, we're in the top of the third. Yes. They got the scoreboard correct. They heard you, Phil.
I still see the double, the 2 zeros for the third. This is the top of the third.
That's true. Outside, ball 3, 3-1 the count now.
And if they disagree with me, I'll say, no, I'll stand on this hill.
I mean, normally they don't put anything up until it's over with. So to look at the scoreboard, it looks like it's the top of the fourth, but it's only the top of the third. 3-1 pitch. Called strike, and Willis was halfway down to first base. She wanted the ball on that, but the official said that is a strike.
That's a strange play. Coach Keith Combs is going to talk, not about ball striking this one, but the fact that she did swing away, I think, is exactly what the point is.
Well,
could be interference?
I don't know. Well, it could. Well, the runner went to second.
Right.
I did not notice that.
There wasn't an attempt to throw her out.
Look where she's standing, way up in the box. Yeah. Full count now to Willis. Swung on, popped up. Carter, correction. Oh, Eddington made an attempt, but that ball went foul.
I hate to say, I don't think that was actually her call to make. The third baseman had the better look, going straight for it.
That should have been Elkins, yes.
Yeah.
I agree. Again, a little mental mistake for the Lady Bulldogs, number 4.
And these aren't errors. The Bulldogs have actually been playing exceptional. Noble has been very much good in the circle.
3-2 count now to Willis. Here's the pitch. Swung on down left field side, and Haley Jones makes an attempt after it, but it goes over the fence in left field. Foul. The count remains full to Willis. So McDonald, we got 2 outs. McDonald on second.
Yep. This has been a lengthy at-bat for Willis.
A lot of pitches thrown. I didn't do my totals on that, did I? Like I said I was going to do. Full count now to Willis. Pop up. Back in foul territory.
Got to hold on to that young man.
Nobody attempted to
He had his hands together, but he didn't. I mean, they literally landed right in front. Keep your eye on the ball. Fundamentals.
Exactly. Hazard fan down there. So the count holds full. This is the 9th pitch to this girl here, to Willis.
He's hanging on.
Right at the top of the batter's box. Ball taken inside for ball 4. So Willis wins that.
Yep. Won the battle.
Yep. 2 outs, 2 on. McDonald on second. Willis on first. Brings up Peyton Holt, who attempted a bump, but got called out. Right back to the pitcher.
Yep.
First pitch to her. Taken high, ball 1. Again, a lot of pitches being thrown by both pitchers.
Yeah.
Walters and Noble.
Bruce Pierce coachabilities is really making some what's the proper way to say it? Flirting calls with their base runners. They are getting big leads, 2 outs, and Eddington is definitely seeing it and unable to do anything about it right now.
1-0 pitch. Swung on. And there's Griffith, second base for the Lady Bulldogs to make the catch. So we go to the bottom of the third. Still 4-2. 4-3. 4-3, my bad. Bullitt on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS 606-439-3167.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
Did you know that Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky has been given the title of leading rural health provider in Kentucky? In addition, Primary Care is the third largest rural health system in the nation and the fourth largest employer in Perry County. For 20 years, the top quality health care has been in your backyard and continues to grow. Call today to schedule an appointment at any of our locations in Hazard, Hindman, Vico, Hyden, and now open in Whitesburg. Walk-ins are always welcome. Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, 439-1300.
WSGS.
We have returned to John Crop Stadium on the University of Kentucky campus. Wonderful softball facility. Second round of the Sweet 16 girls softball. Both teams have brought the bats to score some runs, and both pitchers of the teams are trying their best to contain them. That's the story so far, with the score 4-2-3 and first pitch strike to Cadence Stalling.
She got on with the fielder's choice, her first time at bat. Pitching-wise, Marcus has thrown a total of 45 through 2 innings, and Noble 34. Here's a foul down right field side. That was right, too.
The best news in the game so far happened in the top of the third inning as Sammy Noble and her defense. They had a couple of base runners stranded, but they pulled it out without a run scored, so now it's their chance with one run down to get back into it.
Exactly. So Stallings quickly behind. Count 0-2. 0-2 pitch. Oh, strike 3 on the outside corner. Stallings looking on that. So 1 out. And you gotta be swinging.
You have to.
You have to.
And that was on that bat, 3 strikes and 3 pitches.
Exactly. Brings up Howie Jones, who got on with a walk her first time up.
Walked her first at bat.
Pitch, foul down the right field side. So strike 1.
Got more good people from our wonderful town of Hazard tuning in and watching us on Facebook Live. Lee Dan Campbell, Linda Steele, Diane Logan, Deborah Caldwell, all of them cheering for the Bulldogs once again. They need to be cheering down there in the stands, too. It's time to start getting supportive and get loud.
It's awful quiet down there.
It is.
The 0-1 pitch to Jones. Taken for a strike. Strike 2, 0-2. Shout out to Rodney Coots. Sorry, Rodney. I left you out yesterday. I got Ryan Farmer in, but I didn't get Rodney Coots. Good job, Rodney. 0-2. Count to Jones. Ooh, just missed the outside corner for ball 1.
Been watching Riley Waters pitch from the circle. She has an excellent form and release. I mean, I guarantee there's going to be a good, happy college softball team that gains her.
Exactly. 1-2 pitch to Howie Jones. Change up on the outside.
And she almost lobbed it.
Yep.
It looked like a church league softball game that I got.
2-2 the count now to Howie Jones. She plays left field for the Lady Bulldogs. 2-2 pitch. Foul, that's a fair ball.
Fair ball.
Yep, and right down to the first base.
Ball tiptoed on the line completely.
Oh, it did. And first baseman Mingus said, I'll handle that. So ground out to first. Out number 2 now for the Lady Bulldogs. Brings up Reagan Elkins, who also got on with a walk.
With the one mental miscue that Riley Waters has been doing for Bullitt East. Walked in an RBI.
Yep. Swung on a miss by Elkins, first pitch. And we're in the bottom half of the third inning. 4-3.
We're very soon to everything on our score sheets and the scoreboard to be correct.
That ball's taking ball high. Evens the count out, 1-1 to Elkins. Again, the third baseman for the Lady Bulldogs. Walter's taking a long look at her chart on her arm. 1-1 pitch.
Oh.
Left field, this could be trouble.
It's gone.
And it is home. A home run by Reagan Elkins.
Wow.
Has tied this game up down that left field side. Wow.
That was the shot that the Bulldogs needed for everything. It's a tie game.
Teammates right there at the home plate to greet her, hit her, tap her on the head. And we are all tied up now.
Elkins had 6 home runs previously in the season. I don't know exactly how the result is for her in the postseason, but that is absolutely needed to tie it up. And everything is working correctly on the scoreboard. We have verified it. They have put a quarter in the machine and turned the crank in the right direction.
There you go.
So there you go.
Brings up Braylon Eddington, who popped out to right field her first time at bat. Trying to extend this hitting by the Lady Bulldogs. First pitch swung on a miss.
And now the real thing about that home run I have to comment on, we now know there's a net in the outfield to catch the home runs. So it's not going to go directly over the fence, but if it's over that fence line, home run counts.
And that's what it did.
Kind of shocked me, it just bounced.
Yep. 0-1 pitch to Eddington. Taken for strike 2, got the outside corner. So Walters quickly ahead in the count, 0-2 to Eddington. Doing the catching for the Lady Bulldogs and doing a great job.
Oh, team leader as a catcher is supposed to be.
Yep.
Field general.
0-2 pitch. Pop foul down the right field side.
That one hung in the air.
Well, he had one hand out the catch.
Yeah.
Still missed it.
Yep. Once again, people, eye on the ball, fundamental. You can leave your seat.
Count holds 0-2 to Eddington. 2 out, but big run in by a home run by Reagan Elkins. Here's the 0-2 pitch, taken high and outside.
Way high. I think Waters has shown a little bit of frustration.
Nice job by Cooper to snag that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, no runners on base, but still, you don't want to let a ball get by you. The 1-2 pitch. Popped out down that right side, and
let me tell you,
the lady says, I'm just going to watch that.
Eddington has a beautiful swing when it's in full extension like that.
Line that thing out.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to throw the ball to the KHSAA official, and he wasn't looking. Here's the pitch. Swung on.
Oh, man.
Nice job by Cooper for Bullitt East, making a diving catch in their territory to get that out. So we have completed 3 innings of play here at John Crop Stadium, all tied up 4-4 on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Thinking of buying a home? Maybe you're a little anxious about taking that first step. Maybe you want to sell your current home, but you just don't know where to start. Drop the anxiety. Why not get help from someone who happens to know the housing market better than anyone in our area? Someone who has already helped many first-time buyers as well as long-time homeowners. Michelle Jones, your local RE/MAX realtor. Michelle is ranked in the nation's top agents and serves your area. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, the right agent can lead the way. Michelle Jones, RE/MAX. Call 233-4185. Have you been injured in an automobile wreck? You need to call the car wreck professionals at the law office of David A. Johnson, where attorneys David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson are ready to fight for you to get you the money you deserve. The law office of David A. Johnson is located at 461 Main Street in Hazard, on the web at davidajohnsonlaw.com, and on Facebook. Call 435-1552. That's 435-1552. This is an advertisement.
For over 100 years, Hyden Citizens Bank has been a trusted partner for all of your financial needs. We're locally owned and operated, and that means we're deeply invested in the people here in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. If you want to deal with your friends and your neighbors when you do your banking, your best choice is Hyden Citizens Bank. Come in today and see how we can help you reach your financial goals. Visit us online at HydenCitizensBank.com or give us a call at 672-2344. Hyden Citizens Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
WSGS.
Wiley Watros, the pitcher for Bullitt East, gets out of a slight jam, but not before a run scores to tie it. 4-4, Bullitt East versus Hazard, Sweet 16, Kentucky State softball tournament. And we are so glad everybody's listening to us on the East Kentucky Sports Network. I love the fact that that inning had to end with a tie game, but a defensive gem from Olivia Cooper at catcher. She literally dove as soon as the ball was struck in foul territory on it.
She reached as far as she could reach.
And she's not a tall gal.
On the ground.
She's not a tall teen at all. She was amazing there.
Top of the batting order for the Lady Chargers, Olivia Cooper scored 2 runs, got on with a single her first time. There's a pop down left field side. And
guess what?
A home run.
It went over the net.
So Olivia Cooper, wow, starts off the top of the 4th inning with a home run.
Offense and defensive gems for the young lady.
Wow.
And a celebration I've never seen before. That was awesome. She jumped literally into the folded arms being held by her teammates and was bounced up in the air as if she was stage diving. That was neat.
And that was the first pitch.
Yep.
To her.
Sammy Noble is just having some difficulty, and I guarantee it has something to do with pitching yesterday as well.
Johnston up the bat. Takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. Her first time at bat, got a walk, and she got a double with 2 RBIs in the top of the 2nd. But Coach Combs says nobody warming up.
No.
1-0 pitch. Ooh, high and outside. And she lost the handle on that one. Ball 2. 2-0 the count now.
At this level, any of these talented players, the pressure of a big game and a big situation is on them, and these are still kids.
Exactly. 2-0 pitch to Johnston. Going inside, ball 3. Noble quickly falling behind.
Yeah.
3-0 the count now to Johnston. See if she gets the green light here. 3-0 pitch. Called strike, got the outside corner, and she was taken.
A little bit of a field advantage to the batter right now. Bullitt East is in the shade at home plate. That makes things a little bit easier seeing the ball coming in.
3-1 the count now to Johnston. Here's the pitch. Thrown back foul to the net. Full count now for Johnston. She got a full count the first inning and got on with a walk. Let's see how many what's that? 1, 2, third batter to go. Yeah. Noble to go full count up.
Yeah, her pitch count has to be going up.
3-2 pitch. Swung on, pop up. Eddington says, I've got this. Oh, nice catch by Eddington just behind home plate for the out, but boy, that almost came out.
Sailed on it like a snow cone. Baseball tournament, everybody should know.
Exactly. Squeeze it and get that hand up to protect it. One out now for the Lady Chargers. Bring up Allie Carter. Got on with the bunt her first time up, then popped out to center field her last time up.
It scored a runner, though, when she popped out. They sent the runner to it.
Yep. Call it strike.
Part of that big inning. 3 runs, I believe, for the Chargers.
3 runs and 3 hits. That's the top of the second. Here we are in the top of the fourth. Bullitt East goes ahead by 1 on a home run. Cooper. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on to hit the center field. And Combs says, I've got that.
There you go.
Straightaway center. Out number 2 for the Lady Chargers. Brings up Mackenzie Mingus, who popped out to center field her both timed at bat. But she credited her with the RBI in the first quarter as Cooper came around and scored.
Bullitt East got the base runners early in that inning and just, good opportunities. Paid off.
Yep. First pitch. Taken for a strike, yes. Good pitch. Noble quickly ahead in the count. 0-1. Dominguez, left-handed batter, plays first base for the Lady Chargers. And the 0-1 pitch. Swung on first base.
Oh, no.
Going to be a foot race.
Save.
And Heidi Jones made a diving catch. I tell you, that was close.
That was extremely close, and good on her for absolutely doing her best to execute an out at first. They've been having a lot of problems out of the small balls hit down towards the line. But that was the best, as good an attempt as you'll ever see.
Heidi Jones caught the ball about 15 feet off first base, made a dive, and
she was too far, way too far.
Yeah, made a dive, tagged the base. She tagged the base, but not before the runner got there. Brings up Murphy.
Oh, no.
A hit to left field. That's going to be a home run. So Kinley Murphy, her first pitch, puts it out of the park. What is that, the third home run of this game?
Third home run, 2 for Bullitt East. And they are racking up the RBIs, ladies and gentlemen.
Give her 2 on that. Just like that, Bullitt East is on top 7-4.
Murphy, just one of the dangerous, and I do mean many dangerous hitters that Bullitt East has brought here to the state tournament. Sophomore with a batting average of .460, and that's not the highest one on the field for Bullitt East, not even a long shot.
Brings up Riley Watrous, the pitcher, popped out to right field her first time up, then lined out to shortstop her second time up.
That was Murphy's 4th home run of the season, counting the postseason game.
First pitch taken, called strike. Pitcher to pitcher.
Yep.
Noble to Watrous. Riley Watrous. Noble quickly ahead in the count, 0-1.
Having 2 outs hasn't been a kind achievement to the Bulldog defense right now.
It has not.
They have had it for a while.
The 0-1 pitch. Popped out. Left field. Nice job by Hallie Jones to make the effort, but goes foul. That's 2 home runs in this inning right here.
I believe you're right. Olivia Cooper started it off.
Yep. Murphy said, watch me, I can do that too. So Walker's behind in the count, 0-2. 2 outs, 3 in for the Lady Chargers. 0-2 pitch. Ooh, that could have been strike three, but the official said nope. Not sure where that was unless it was low. From our viewpoint, it was across the plate, but we can't tell if it's high or especially low. We
can't tell that at all.
Tell the high one's pretty good, but not the low ones. So 1-2 the count to Riley Waltrus, the pitcher for Bullitt East. Pitch, now back. Count holds 1-2. Again, we're in the top of the fourth. As Bullitt East has gone ahead 7-4.
The Bullitt East fans, all in red, taking up one half of the stadium. They have the energy to support their team. They are going at it.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Taken inside, ball two.
Yeah.
Hazard fans need to get pumped.
They need to find some motivation. I mean, seriously, if it's a good pitch, then let the defense know it.
Right now, they're basically sitting. Not much cheering at all. 2-2 count to Waltrus. Here's the pitch. Swung on, left field.
Oh.
Haley Jones says, I got that. Haley Jones, rather.
Yep.
So we go to the bottom of half of the fourth inning. It is Bullitt East 7, Hazard 4 on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service offers a wide variety of products, including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights, quality boots, knee pads, bottled drinking water, and much, much more. Locally owned with locations on Highway 15 South in Hazard, in Wise, Virginia, and their hydraulic hose division on Willie's Way across from Applebee's in Hazard. Mine Service Company. What if your savings account could do more than grow your money? At PBT Bancorp, eligible statement and Kasasa savings accounts now include built-in life insurance at no additional cost. You automatically receive coverage equal to 10% of your savings balance up to $10,000. No paperwork, no medical exams, no added fees. It's a simple way to save and help protect the people you love. Ask about built-in life insurance at PBT. Save confidentially. Protect what matters. PBT Bancorp, Main Street, Hazard.
WSGS.
Welcome back, all listeners, to the East Kentucky Sports Network. Bullitt East and Hazard racking up the RBIs and runs on the scoreboard. 7-4 Bullitt East. And we just have to say we are glad that so many people are listening to us here at the state tournament, girls softball, second round. And a lot of people in favor of the Bulldogs pulling this out. Rally, rally, rally comes from listener Donna Perkins online, and so many people are cheering them on there online. I will say, call your friends and neighbors that have come here to the game and tell them, start cheering. They need to hear it on the field.
They look like statues. I mean, we're overlooking them right here, and they look like statues. They're not cheering.
I know there was a long trip going back to Hazard and then coming back today. I made it, and I don't even have coffee in me, so that's actually saying something, Coach.
Maggie Combs popped out to second base her first time up. Check swing, but he said that's a strike.
Yeah, Maggie Combs, if she gets on base, the potential right there. It can be an automatic single stretch into a double. A lot of these Bulldog players have such good base running speed.
The 0-1 count to Maggie Combs. Bunt foul.
And she could pull that off. If she laid that right correctly, she had a good shot of getting it.
Playing center field for the Lady Bulldogs. Falling behind to Waltrus, pitcher, 0-2 the count to Maggie Combs. And the 0-2 pitch. Taken high and outside, ball one. For Noble, she's thrown 53 pitches through 3 innings, and Waltrus has thrown 62. That's through 3 innings.
Okay.
1-2 pitch. Foul back. Count holds 1-2 to Maggie Combs, trying to get something going here for the Lady Bulldogs. The only time they've got their first runner on base was very top of the bottom of the first inning. Peyton Fields. Pitch. Change up. That's going over in the right field. Nice job there by Maggie Combs. Hitting that change up just over the first baseman's head in right field.
Found the key to hitting that change up that Watrous has been throwing pretty accurately with much success.
Brings up Zoe Gabbard, who struck out her first time at bat on 8 pitches. Trying to advance, see if she squares the bunt. She does. Bunt, foul. Nice job there by Cooper to let that thing go foul.
That could have hit her as she was running. That was so close.
That was.
She was running at full speed.
Well, you got Carter and Mingus. Carter on third and Mingus on first, playing in. So they're expecting the bunt.
Yeah, I think that might be a good choice. Just honestly, you're down by 3. But just handle it and send the runner to scoring position.
Go down the first base side. He squares the bunt.
Ooh.
Taken high.
I would have sent her. Let her try to steal that out.
That would have been a good one to do it right there.
It would have.
That'd been perfect.
And she's got the speed to pull that off. I don't think the infield was ready for it as shallow as they're playing.
Nope. 1-1 pitch to Gabbard. Squares the bunt. Bunt's foul down the third base side. Strike two.
Now, if that happens again, I believe it is an automatic out. That's still the rule, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But
got to be careful now.
I look for her to be swinging away. 1-2 the count now to Gabbard. Maggie Combs on first with a single. Yeah, no cheering from the Hazard fans. And high and outside, ball 2. Evens the count up 2-2.
First base coach is giving that signal. Get the lead, Miss Combs. Let's give him some fits. And their catcher is absolutely paying attention to it.
With the lead that she's getting, if that catcher throws down to first base, I think Combs can get in second.
Yep.
I really do. That's just good base running. 2-2. Pitch. Ooh. Taking ball 3. That was close. Awful close pitch, unless it was very low. Again, up here we have 2 stories up. So we can't have that vision of full count now to Gabbard. Full count pitch. Now back.
Stay alive.
Yep, hanging in there. She did that her first time at bat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pitches to her. Fouled off 4 of them. Doing a repeat here. I believe is the one. This is only the second batter that Watrous has gone full count on. 3-2 pitch.
Hit her right on the arm.
Yep. So she gets on with a hit by pitch. So the first 2 runners are on base for Hazard as they need to pick up some scores, and that sends us to the top of the batting order. Peyton Fields got on with a single her first time at bat and scored. Got on with a double her second time at bat, and well, she didn't score her first time, but the second time she did. So she is 2 of 2, and timeout taken by Coach Pierce as he goes to the mound. We're going to see a pitcher change here.
Yeah.
And
Riley Watrous leaves the circle with 2 strikeouts and having the full support of her offensive teammates.
I believe this is Mackenzie Mingus, maybe.
Yep.
I can't see her number here.
Number 1, that is Mackenzie Mingus.
She is on the year, pitched a total of 71 innings pitched, giving up 41 hits, 24 runs, 43 walks, 112 strikeouts. Her ERA is 1.28. Wow.
Okay, Bullitt East, we just want to know, you already have this impressive batting lineup that has just killed the stat machine completely, but I just have to say, how are they growing such talented softball players in the south of Louisville area?
And this girl is a left-hander, too, so we'll see if that makes a difference. I'm not sure if they... I think they're not... Walker's is not going out of the game.
No.
They're just trading positions.
And that's fair. They need to keep her bat in there as well. I mean, let's face it, every single one of these Bullitt East players are valuable.
So I said Mingus. So Mingus was on first base, so Walker's should be on first, and Mingus is pitching. But again, coming in, though, facing a right-handed batter or right-handed pitcher now, a left-handed pitcher. Shouldn't make any difference, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know. But now, the thing that's on the Bulldog side of this, two factors. Down by 3, game about halfway over. There's still a lot of softball left to play, but no outs, 2 runners on. And let's face it, Peyton Field's top of the lineup coming on. I don't blame Bullitt East for this change. It's time to do something.
It's a good time to do it with the top of the batting order. Sometimes that makes a big difference. So 2 on, no outs. Combs on second, Gabbard on first, and the first pitch to field by Mingus. Taken outside. Nice job there by Cooper to stop that.
Another good job.
Oh, my goodness.
Got more good listeners listening to us on Facebook Live. Taryn Holland, Cindy Combs from Viper watching the Bulldogs play. Jade Adams and Chrissy Napier cheering them on. Once again, call your friends that are at the game. Tell them to start being loud.
1-0 pitch. Swung on to hit the shortstop and fumble. She fumbles, and that will score Combs.
I wouldn't call that an error.
You want?
I'll be surprised if they do.
You're doing the stats there. We'll give her a hit on that then, and an RBI.
That was bobbled, but that was a perfectly hit softball to the shortstop.
So that puts runners on first and second. Gabbard, as Combs came in to score. So Gabbard's on second. Up the bat is Griffith.
And Griffith is showing bunt.
And boy, they are charging Carter and Walters.
Third baseman Bullitt East could come up and shake Riley Griffith's hand. She was so close at that.
She got on with the fielder's choice and scored a run, and then the second time at bat got on with a single and an RBI. Pitch. Taken outside.
Coach Combs tells her to take a look at it. So Riley Griffith obliges.
So 2-0 the count now, as Hazard is threatening here. Finally hear some cheering from the fans on Hazard's side. The 2-0 pitch. Check swing. High. Ball 3.
Oh,
they appealed the call to the second base umpire, and he said safe.
He said safe. So, hey, that's the celebration. Finally, Hazard fans pumped up by that call.
Yeah. 3-0 the count now. We'll see if Griffith has the green light here. 3-0 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Those are the bases here now.
Okay. Now, I'm a movie guy. You know that, Coach.
Okay.
There's this great comedy called Groundhog Day, where the same things keep repeating over and over again. I think we're in one.
All right. Heidi Jones, 2 of 2 today. See what she can do. Bases loaded, no outs. 1 run in. Here's the first pitch to Heidi Jones, left-hander, taken on the outside corner for strike 1. If anybody can do it, Heidi Jones can. Mingus, 0-1 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, that was not a pitch to swing at.
That was high.
Way high. That temptation that all hitters have from time to time.
They love that high pitch. We saw that in the
one day we'll figure out how to hit it.
Yeah. 0-2 pitch. And foul. That ball had a spin on it.
Had some English.
And Cooper, well, she actually, if she had been smart, she should have got that and tagged first.
Yeah, tagged home.
But she got to go foul.
I think in that situation, any good fielder is still not going to think of that as the first option to do. The instinct is to throw it or just let it go foul.
The 0-2 count to Jones, Heidi Jones. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. A changeup. Got her swing, and that was a pretty changeup.
It was.
A bit outside, but Heidi went after it. Out number one. Brings up Cadence Stallings, a right fielder for the Hazard Ready Bulldogs. Got on with the fielder's choice her first time at bat. Struck out her last time at bat.
Cadence getting some instruction. No signals called, just straight up instructions from Coach Keith.
She got out. Struck out on 3 pitches.
Yeah.
She want to make connection here. First pitch. Taken high. Ball 1.
I think the Bulldogs do have an uplift, positive attitude. They're facing now a new pitcher as accurate and impressive as all these players are at Bullitt. But just because they had a change in the pitching, they've got the motivation now to do something.
Exactly. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Taken low, ball 2.
Taken low. She kind of lowered the strike zone down at that crouching down as the ball came by.
They do have another girl in the bullpen warming up. Which is probably, not sure who that is. 2-0 pitch. Outside, ball 3.
Good pitch.
So 1 pitch away from walking a run in, as her predecessor, Waltress, did. 3-0 the count now. I'm sure Stallings is, I don't think she'll get the green light.
No. Let's let one go.
3-0 pitch.
Outside.
Taken outside and a walk. And an RBI for Stallings brings Gabbard in to score.
Pressure situation similar to the pressure situation that Sandy Noble was facing earlier in this inning. That would wound up being that 3-run score by Bullitt East. But now you've got the Bulldogs knocking on the door just down now by 1 run with the bases still loaded.
Coach Pierce calls the timeout and goes to the mound to talk to his pitcher and catcher.
He's giving, you can see his body language, his head movement. He's giving some aggressive talk to Mingus in the circle. He's not doing it for any other reason to get her motivated, get her fired up. I promise you, she is listening.
7-6 the score now, and that is the most runs that have been scored so far here in the state tournament.
Good job. Congratulations, both teams. We got called on finally to do a game like this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think we'd like to see a couple more.
Howie Jones got on with a walk and grounded out to first base her last time up. Prime opportunity here for Howie Jones. Here's the first pitch to Jones. Taken slow. Hit the shortstop and forced out at second, but that scores a run.
Tie game, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, Hazard.
Fielder's choice. Fields comes in to score. Griffith goes to third, and Stallings is out. And it was the shortstop for out number 2. So we got runners on the corner. Howie Jones with the fielder's choice on it first. Griffith on it third. Here's the first pitch to Elkin. And why is Jones not running?
I agree. And that was a brutal strike for Mingus right there. Beautiful. But I would have sent the runner just because on that one.
Oh, definitely. They're not going to throw. They may have a cutoff, but I've yet to see a catch or throw, especially with the runner on third. Here's the pitch. Swung on a miss.
Come on.
I don't understand that.
Because we already know Jones is one of the 3 speedsters of the Bulldogs, and she has given them fits in the infield when she gets on base. I would send her, right? 2 strikes, go for it.
0-2 the count now to Elkins. Here's the pitch, taken high and outside, ball 1. Again, no go for Howie Jones.
I can understand the coach's decision. If it goes this way, it's to protect the fact that it's 2 outs. We've tied it up. We can now go into another inning.
Pitch. And taken for a called third strike, but not before the game is all tied up. So we go to the top of the fifth. It is 7 to 7 on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
The new birthing suites are now open at Hazard ARH Regional Medical Center. Each private suite is designed so mom, baby, and family can stay together from labor through going home with your new bundle of joy. Our spacious, comfortable suites feature advanced labor beds, wireless monitoring, in-room newborn care, and more. With the caring team at the ARH Women's Health Clinic, we're here to make your baby's arrival truly special. Call 606-439-5220 to schedule your appointment. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, well, you know, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
First Trust Bank has partnered with Zelle, so you can skip the trip to the ATM and send funds directly to friends and family from your First Trust Bank app. Zelle is available in financial institutions across the country, creating a network of trusted partnerships that allow money to move quickly and securely. Whether you need to split the rent or last night's dinner, do it with ease and confidence using Zelle. Creating partnerships that make local banking easier is another reason you can look to us first for a bank you can trust. First Trust Bank, member FDIC.
WSGS from Hazard.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to John Crop Stadium, University of Kentucky, for this second round game between Hazard and Bullitt East. And back when I used to listen to the Big Red Machine with my grandfather from Cincinnati radio on the radio, the announcer always came up with it. In an exciting game, he would say, when the tie score happens, we have a ball game. Coach, we have one tied at 7, and I should have had a cup of coffee before this.
Hey, Donald up the bat for Bullitt East. Takes a low, ball 1.
Bulldog Faithful online listening, and Donna K. Perkins says it perfectly. Keep hanging tough, Bulldogs.
Yeah.
We need the defense to start stepping up, too, now. Now we do.
So McDonald is 2 of 2 today, both with singles. Scored 1 run. Got an RBI. 1-0 pitch. Swung on. Foul. Is Eddington have a play on it? Yes, he does. Nice job by Eddington going to the back of the pitch here in foul territory with that catch.
Oh, goodness.
That was a huge.
Catchers going for balls like that put their own body on the line. Eddington, though, going right towards the wall and hanging on.
Actually hitting the wall.
Yeah. Let's hope no injuries happen. I guarantee even with padding, that doesn't feel good. But good on her. Defensive Jim.
So 1 down brings up Kylie Willis. Got a single her first time at bat and a walk the last time up. She's the one that had Noble had to pitch 9 pitches to her before she finally did something.
Donna Kay, thank you. They're saying that someone should bring me a cup of coffee. Let's see if we can get some Starbucks up here, Coach. We got.
Yeah, where are you?
Thank you, Donna. Appreciate that.
Tell her to tell somebody down in the stands.
I'll need one on the way home to make sure I get home safe. Yeah, that's when it's going to happen. All right.
Sure what the holdup is. Willis now steps in.
Okay. For some reason why she wasn't going into the batter's box.
Here's the pitch. Taken for a called strike.
And I don't think I was getting signals from her. Maybe from the dugout.
Normally she calls her own.
Okay.
But right now she... no, not really. She's getting it from the dugout. And it
has to be.
Yeah. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Willis. Pop up. Just...
I can get
in left center field and ball's in for a single. Dropped in between center and left field. Credit her with the single.
Apparently the call from the dugout to Willis was swing away, and it wound up being a fortunate little bloop single.
That will bring up Peyton Holt, left fielder for the Lady Chargers.
And now once again, Bullitt East trying to get something started in the 5th inning.
Last time up, she popped out to the second baseman. 1 out now here in the top of the 5th. We're all tied up 7-7.
You know, Coach, that's one of the big differences calling games this season. Looks like we have timeout.
what's got to change.
Okay.
I'm not sure what it is, though.
We'll find out what the change is and report it to you. It's some kind of a suggestion as assistant coach
change,
comes up.
I believe.
I do believe you're right. We're going to have a pitching change for the Bulldogs.
All right, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll see what the deal is here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, East Kentucky Chiropractic, and Quantum Healthcare. We want to be your medical home of the mountains, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, x-ray, lab, transportation, case management, sliding fee scale, and 340B drug pricing. Little Flower Clinic, 279 East Main Street, open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m., 487-9505, and Quantum Healthcare, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m., 436-0711, or visit our webpage, kymha.com.
WSGS.
We're back here. No pitching change. Noble's still in there. Pitch is taken outside for ball one. That is Holt. I thought they were going to make a pitching change there, Bill.
I did too, and they indicated it in every way that Sammy Noble was about to be pulled out, but there's not anybody warming up, and we know probably Peyton Fields would be the obvious relief choice.
Yep. Uh-oh. Here's a pop-up to right field. Heidi Jones says, I've got that. And quickly makes the out in right field. Out number 2 now for the Lady Chargers.
Peyton Holtz for Bullitt East has suffered the pop-up bug.
Top of the batting order, Olivia Cooper, a double, hit by pitch, and then last time at bat, a home run.
Got a lot of good people still watching and listening to us. James Seal, Fitz Steele, proud.
Fitz Steele, hey,
Steele,
Fitz.
thank you, Fitz. Good hearing from you, sir.
He had a family member that played ball a few years ago.
I think he played a time or two himself, didn't he?
I think it was his girl or his niece. Fantastic catcher. I love being a home plate uncle when she was catching. Did a good job protecting me. That first pitch is taken for a ball. It's a 1-0 the count to Cooper. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, popped up, and Fields says, I've got this at shortstop, and she does for out number 3. And so we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. It is Bullitt 7, Hazard 7 on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS 606-439-3167.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
Great news, Perry, Knott, and Leslie County. Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky is excited to launch a brand new free transportation program designed to get you to and from your appointments with ease. No cost, no hassle, just quality care and a reliable ride. If you need a lift, we got you covered. Call our clinic at 439-1300 today and schedule your free ride. Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, 439-1300.
WSGS.
Well, after a rare shutout inning for the Hazard Bulldogs Lady defense, we now have a game with some daylight for the Hazard Bulldogs, and fans of both teams are cheering them on. So excited about this, and let's face it, this is going to be a time for the Bulldogs to say this is a make-or-break inning, Coach.
So whoever Hazard called and told your friends to cheer, they were listening to you.
I think I might know.
Eddington, that ball gets by Cooper.
I know leading the cheers down there is a friend of mine, a colleague that taught with us at Perry County Central, Missy Brashear, wonderful art teacher of our school, and she was in Lexington today with her husband, and they just decided, listening to the game, to come on in halfway through.
Good. That pitch taken for a called strike, 1-1, the count to Eddington. Popped up to right field her first time at bat, and popped straight up to the catcher her second time. 1-1 the count now, Eddington. The pitch swung on and fouled back.
Oh, dude, you can reach out for that. You should have had that.
That's twice now. He could have one and did not snag it.
Call an error. And you know, at this level with the Bulldogs, we got schools from all over the 14th region represented by somebody here, and they're cheering on Hazard. So that's the way it should be, ladies and gentlemen.
1-2 count to Eddington. Change up a little bit high. Boy, if that had been in the strike zone. Ooh. Beautiful change up.
Beverly Maggard's watching us online. Ryan Bryant is. And shout out to you, sir, from Kenny Steedman, John.
Thank you, Kenny. Swung on and missed. Hey, swung and strikeout for Mingus. That's her first strikeout. No, it'll be her third, right? Yes. So she's
her first, the third one for Bullitt East. I have.
She came in to pitch. Remember Fields? So she got Heidi Jones and Elkins.
Okay, then I have miscounted there. So she
the third. That brings up Maggie Combs. Got on with the single her last time at bat and scored, taking ball one. Yeah,
you're right.
She pitched to Walters pitched to Combs and Gabbard, and then
struck out Elkins.
Yep. Ball two. So Mingus is falling behind Maggie Combs, 2-0 the count. Now 1 out, and we're all tied up, folks, 7-7. Again, this is the most runs scored this Sweet 16 so far in this tournament. All taken high and outside, all three. So 3-0 the count to Combs.
Now, I don't know if my nerves can take it, but I don't think they're done scoring. That one has to break to win this game, but I think both teams have some more runs in them.
Does she have the green light? Combs, 3-0 pitch. Taking ball four. Good runner to get on.
Yes, it is.
Speed that she has. And that will bring up Zoe Gabbard. Struck out her first time at bat and was hit by a pitch her second time. We have a timeout taken. One more timeout, Coach, and you're going to have to change the pitcher. You're allowed, 3.
I do think the Bulldogs have kind of got a number on Mingus. I mean, she's overpowering, great changeup. And let's face it, 3 strikeouts in her time in relief. I think the Bulldogs might have some confidence on her.
She threw 19 pitches
in the last inning.
Yes. 12.
Meeting at the circle is over.
Meeting is broken up. Mingus is staying in. Maggie Combs on with a walk. Gabbard, an opportunity to get her teammate around. See if she goes with a sacrifice bunt.
Lady Dogs are right now still playing in this game. They're very loose. They're having fun. One is just seen choking right there, getting batting instructions, and then joking with the assistant coach. It's good to see softball played like this.
Yes. First pitch to Gabbard. Taking the ball one.
Ball one, that's smart. Hey, Donna Perkins and Jennifer Wilson both cheering on Zoe. She is right up here. She's going to give this her best and put something on the board for the Bulldogs.
1-0 the count to Gabbard by Mingus. 1-0 pitch, taken high and outside, ball 2. Oh, no, that's a strike up the corner.
Oh, now, okay. I'm not arguing, but
I need to hush.
Call that GPS that I love to watch in the programs.
So 1-1 the count to Gabbard by Mingus.
It's not GPS, it's the strike robot.
Yeah. 1-1 pitch. Swung on. That means trouble. That hits down. That will go to the track between center and left field, and that should score a run, and it does. So the go-ahead run has come in. Maggie Combs on a double to left center field by Gabbard.
All of those online supporters that was absolutely cheering for Zoe, celebrate right now. She just put your Bulldogs in the lead by 1 run.
That will bring up the top of the batting order Peyton Fields, who is 3 of 3 today.
What a time for your first hit in the game to appear right there.
Two singles and a double by Fields. Big opportunity here. A little hit here, and Gabbard will score. Swung on a miss.
She was going for it.
Oh, she was.
Oh, that's a hack.
Going for the outfield fence on that one.
Yeah. She was going for the flagpoles.
Maybe going for that KHSAA stand out there in center field.
It's a target. Go for it.
0-1 the count now.
Yeah.
High and outside, ball 1.
Was ready to spring. Check that swing just in time.
Yep.
Good eye, Peyton.
Keeping up the count 1-1. Again, Hazard is retaking the lead. That's outside, ball 2. 2-1 the count now to the Fields. Last 2 pitches by Mingus have been outside and had to make the catcher move a little bit. Cooper move a little bit to catch those. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
I don't blame her. I think that was a good swing, good pitch to try to swing at, maybe a little bit high.
2-2 the count now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Big strikeout for Mingus. Out number 2.
Credit to Mingus. That was all her completely.
Yes.
Absolutely divvying up her pitches and taking over.
Definitely. Brings up Riley Griffith. Got on with fielder's choice. Had a single, and then last time at bat, had a walk. Has scored 2 of the Hazard runs. Here's the first pitch to Griffith. High and outside, ball 1.
Riley Griffith is used to getting some things going. He's got 2 outs, though.
Gabbard is on second base. Hoping to cross that plate. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, and...
Nope, it dropped. It dropped.
And safe. Nice job there by Murphy.
Yeah.
Almost had a catch. It just barely hit the ground.
She honestly behaved in a great, smart way for an infield player. She dropped the ball, or the ball hit the ground first before it landed in her glove, but she kind of framed it with her body to kind of say, I've caught it. But no, the umpire was right on with his angle, and runner's safe at first on a single.
And wise choice there by Gabbard to hold that up at third.
Yes.
Now, will the runner go? See what happens. That brings up Heidi Jones. Struck out her last time at bat. Here's the pitch. Hiding inside. And I don't understand, but she's not going. Ball 1 now to Jones.
I do think Bullitt East might not have the advantage when it comes to gunning a runner down.
Swung on a miss.
Off speed.
Griffith. Definitely on that. Evens up the count, 1-1.
Heidi Jones batting.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We're still 1-1 the count.
We got you, Coach.
Keep me straight here, Phil.
That's why I put my finger on the roster line right here to know who's there.
1-1. Inside. Ball 2 to the left-hander, Heidi Jones, first baseman for the Lady Bulldogs.
Lefty versus lefty.
Yep. 2-1 the count now. Few sirens. Haven't heard them for a while. Swung on and missed. Strike 2.
I just thought we were in Lexington, since that's what they're well known for.
Yeah. That's the first ones we've heard.
Yeah.
We've been up here. 2-2 the count now to Heidi Jones. 2 out, 1 in, 2 on. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. So we go to the top of the 6th inning. Hazard reclaims the lead 8-7 on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Thinking of buying a home? Maybe you're a little anxious about taking that first step. Maybe you want to sell your current home, but you just don't know where to start. Drop the anxiety. Why not get help from someone who happens to know the housing market better than anyone in our area? Someone who has already helped many first-time buyers as well as long-time homeowners. Michelle Jones, your local RE/MAX realtor. Michelle is ranked in the nation's top agents and serves your area. So whether you're looking to buy or sell a home, the right agent can lead the way. Michelle Jones, RE/MAX. Call 233-4185. Let's face it, in today's world, it's easy to get the feeling that the world is against you. So it's really nice to know that you do have someone on your side. The law offices of David A. Johnson. Accidents and injury law, personal injury, commercial vehicle accidents, criminal and capital offense cases, drug-related cases. David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Call for a free consultation, 435-1552. Visit them at 461 Main Street in Hazard, online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
WSGS.
Welcome back, everyone. The East Kentucky Sports Network putting on your broadcast from John Kropp Stadium, University of Kentucky, at the Sweet 16 Girls Softball Tournament, second round action. And it's action is the key word. I have to say it because now the Hazard Bulldogs are ahead of Bullitt East for, I think, the first time in the game, 8-7, a one-run lead, and it is the top of the sixth. So I guarantee Bullitt East isn't done.
Nope. The interesting thing is that last inning, the bottom of, or the top of the fifth, Sammy Noble only threw 8 pitches.
That is amazing. And she does need to save her athletic arm. Oh, and she's still showing control, but right now, I mean, Bullitt East is figuring out her timing. They've had multiple opportunities, but none as big as the one that was wasted in the last inning.
2, 3, and 4 up the bat. Johnston popped out to Hindcatcher.
Called ball, but okay.
Take it, I guess. Don't have much choice.
Yeah. Power of the blue.
Yep. She's 1 for 3 today. Got to walk her first time up. 1-0 the count now to Johnston from Noble. Here's the pitch. Swung on.
No.
And up the middle there. Credit her with a single. Nice job there by Fields, making an attempt on it, but just out of reach.
That was a single from the word go.
Yeah.
Completely. All you could do is just contain the runner on the first base. Pinch runner coming in for.
Nice job by Combs there. And speaking of pinch runner, we need to make a correction. Well, yesterday that was Coffee that pinch run, not roll.
The number that we had on the jersey was inaccurate. We can say that. This is Jade Pyle, we believe, the sophomore pinch running for Millie Johnston. Thank you.
That will bring up Allie Carter. She's 1 of 3 today. Popped out to center field the last 2 times up.
I've got an equipment time out real quick and some shades to the first baseman.
Well, maybe we dropped there first. We didn't.
All right. Good. We're still there.
We're still on.
I'd like to know from everyone if you're still hanging on with the Bulldogs the way we are, ladies and gentlemen. Kayla Young's cheering them on. Allison Hurt doing the same.
And the fans in the stands have actually been standing and cheering.
They've perked up.
Here's the pitch. Bunt.
Oh, beautiful.
And that could mean trouble. And Carter, nice job there. The sacrifice bunt by Carter advances Johnston to second. So nice job there. That first base coach, he wanted that to be safe.
If there was an opportunity for Sammy Noble to just go, what, again? It could have been that moment. She held her composure, got the runner out.
Yeah.
Great throw.
Brings up Mackenzie Mingus, the pitcher now. She's 1 of 3 today. Got on with the single down the first base side, right across the plate. No, that wasn't her, but she was down the first base side. Getting her mixed up with somebody else. Mingus. Oh, wild pitch.
Oh, great throw by Eddington, 2/3. Ball went by her and luckily bounced right back to her. She didn't make a step towards it.
That goes as a wild pitch to advance Johnston So ball 1 to Mingus. Pitcher to pitcher here. 1-0 the count. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Noble. Change up. Oh, just outside. Ball 2. Eddington wanted that.
She also framed her glove. She did that perfect thing you teach every catcher to do. If you catch it out and it's close, bring it in.
She did.
Those only work 1 out of 100 times, but that one time is awesome.
That's true. 2-0 the count now to Mingus. Swung on, hit the center field. That's going to hit the home run.
Home run.
Mingus has put Bullitt East back in front. Home run over the center field fence.
500 hitter, ladies and gentlemen. A 505% hitter.
You can see why.
Yes.
There were 2 RBIs, and that puts Bullitt East back on top, 9-8. My goodness.
That is crazy.
4th home run that we've seen in this game, 3 of them one by Murphy for Bullitt East, now one by Mingus, and one by Cooper.
Now, there will be, I guarantee you, the KHSAA will look at the replays of this. It looked like it hit the center field top line of the fence and hit like the front edge of it and then kept rolling to go over the fence. That's a home run, I'm sure.
Right. Yeah.
But a lot of people are going to think, shouldn't that be like a ground rule double or something? There was contact and then whatever, but no.
No, not on that, I don't think. All right, that brings up Murphy. Home run her last time at bat. Pitch. Change up. Called strike.
My goodness.
17 runs scored in this game already. We've been at it 2 hours.
Hey, if this is the last game for one of these teams, they're going out in style.
Exactly. The 0-1 pitch to Murphy. Taken. Nope, inside. I was waiting on that one. See what he called. 1-1 the count now. Evens up. Murphy, again, we're in the top of the 6th inning. Bullitt East has reclaimed the lead. 1 in, 1 out. Hop up, back out of.
Yeah, he caught it.
Finally caught it. That's out.
Sir, from Bullitt East, that's out if this was banana ball. I think that's the rule that if a fan catches it, it's out.
Yeah. Actually, 2 runs in, right?
Yes. Yeah.
My bad. I didn't put Johnson in, but she did score.
Mm-hmm.
So 1-2 the count now to Murphy.
Said I need coffee for this game. No, I need a nap.
Here's a 1-2 pitch. Swung on, foul back. I'm blessed to be able to have a place to stay. I got a daughter and a
good for you
son that live in Berea, and spent the night with our daughter last night and son-in-law, and I'll be back there tonight. But they're all, my son and his wife and granddaughter, Hazel, and they're all.
You'll do well.
Tammy and Jared, they're all at the Cincinnati Zoo today.
I hope they're having a good time. That's a big place.
I told them to say hi to my relatives. Hope I don't get in trouble.
It depends on where the relatives are.
Oh, the 1-2 pitch to Murphy. Swung on. That's the one beginning the gap between center field and center field and left field. Give her a stand-up double.
It keeps coming, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, yes, it does. That will bring up Waltress, who now is on first base.
Kinley's on fire. Sorry, Coach.
Oh, go ahead.
She is absolutely on fire. For the past 2 times at bat, it's just an automatic thing. You know she's going to get on base or something.
I don't know what the question is here.
We have a discussion. Coach Combs talking to the home plate umpire, and it may be the decision.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we have a pitching change.
He patted her on the back, and I tell you,
great game.
She's done great.
Great game, and so far an excellent tournament, state tournament for Sammy Noble.
It should be what, Peyton Fields coming in, I believe?
I would say that would be the logical choice.
Of course,
switch positions.
She's been in, playing shortstop.
Peyton Fields is taking the circle.
I will mark that in my book here.
Yeah. But they're pulling Sammy out completely. Excellent game, and she's getting cheers from both teams, and that's the way it should be.
Standing ovation from the Hazard Bulldogs, especially. Try to get the stats on Sammy here.
I'll try to bring up some on Peyton as well. I'm sure our fans are going to be giving me corrections if I get any of this wrong. Y'all know so many of these players better than I do. Peyton Fields comes in as the sophomore. Games pitched 16. I don't know exactly how many games in the relief position, but 66 innings pitched in her 2026 season, an ERA of 2.52, 108 strikeouts. So she does know how to control the zone, Coach.
So she's given up 9 runs. Is that 9 to 8?
9 runs, yes.
So she's given up 9 runs, and see how many hits. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I have 12.
11, 12,
and
13.
Yep.
13 hits. So that's very uncharacteristic for her, but
I guarantee just doing both games back to back, that has to be tiring, no matter how good the athlete is. But she held on greatly, and her team backing her up. This has just been a game with everything.
Exactly. She's gone through 5.5 innings. So that brings, again, Walters.
Yep.
Up the bat. And she's 0-3 for the day. So that puts Murphy on second base.
1 out.
Ready for the first pitch by Fields.
Pass ball.
Pass ball. That will advance the runner. Wow.
She was already running from second base. Kenley Murphy was, so that was almost automatic.
All right, the 1-0 pitch to Walters. Ball 2. 2-0 the count now as Fields is falling behind to Walters. The former catcher for the Bullitt East, who now is on first base. Ball inside, 3-0. So 3 straight balls in the pitching.
Peyton needs to find her zone and her corners. Right now, both pitcher and batters in the shade. So there's really no advantage of this.
3-0 pitch. Way inside again. Ball 4. So we got runners on the corner now for Bullitt East. You got Murphy on third and now Walters on first. Well, she you go. I would think we're probably getting a pinch runner, maybe a courtesy runner. Well, no, it had to be, she's not a pitcher or a catcher now. It'll have to be a re-entry if. Yes. Number 15?
Number 15. See if we can pull that up real quick. You might beat me to it, Coach.
I might have it here. Number 15. No,
Caroline Lee, sophomore.
So we'll see. That should be probably, we'll get the call here. It should be a re-entry. Normally that's what they do. Since she's not the pitcher or the catcher.
Oh. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, for that. That's not an indication of of the nature of this game. It's just a tiring game.
Yep. Then make the call. So McDonald up to bat.
Called strike.
One on her. Again, we're in the top half of the 6th inning. Bullitt East has reclaimed the lead, 9-8. McDonald is 2 of 3 today. Popped out to the catcher. Squares the bunt. And ball gets high, and and scores. Another pass ball. Well, when it rains, it pours, Phil.
It does. And I believe that was Kinley Murphy.
That's 2 pass balls now for Murphy that she's been able to advance. And Waltress goes to second on that.
Gee.
So 1-1 the count to McDonald. The Lady Bulldogs are digging themselves in a little hole here late in this game.
Unfortunately, it's not the first time of the game doing it. This has been a consistent thing.
Taken inside, ball 2.
Maidenfield has not been accurate in the strike zone yet.
He's thrown 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pitches and 1 strike out of the 7. 2-1 pitch now to McDonald. Swung on, foul back. Strike 2 evens the count 2-2. Two and 2 the count now to McDonald. 3 in, 1 out. Here in the top half of the 6th inning. And threatening. Pitch. Swung on to right field. And they hold the runner up. A nice job there by Stallings to get that ball in.
Yeah. I do think, though, the first baseman, Heidi Jones, should have made kind of a play for that ball. It was hit completely in her area. And it did get by her, but I think she just got to that.
So we got runners on the corners. Got Waltress on third, McDonald on first. That brings up Kylie Willis, who is 2 of 3 today.
Yeah.
2 singles and a walk. But squares the bunt, and she gets hit by the pitch. Loads the bases up. Ooh. Wow. That is not good. So, got another timeout taken by Coach Combs. And they're bringing Noble back in, which they can do.
Yep.
1 time per inning. Wow, that's going to put her in a bind. So Noble, Sammy Noble coming back in. Put that down in my book here. So Fields faced 3 batters, walked 1. The second one got a hit. And the third one got hit by a pitch.
Yep.
To load the bases, 1 out. That brings up Peyton Hope, who is 0-3 today. Last time up, popped out to right field.
Looking at all the stats that I have written down on my score sheet, she's like the one Bullitt East batter that hasn't had the success yet.
Don't say yet.
I hate to say it, but at this game, yet.
That's true. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 1.
Bases are loaded.
This is the 8th player for Bullitt East to come to the plate. Top half of the 6th inning. 3 runs for them. They're up by 2 now, 10-8. Top half of the 6th inning. And the 1-0 pitch by Noble. Squares the bunt. Foul.
That was not a good bunt at all.
Nope.
She didn't have
that runner on third was almost home.
Yep.
She would have made it. That bunt would have been fair. The hit and run was on. You don't see that too much.
With 1 out, that's the time too, honestly.
Exactly.
Go for it.
See, she does it again. 1-1 count now to Holt. There's a 1-1 pitch. And hit by pitch. That's going to be another of the runs scored. This is probably the, we'll have to look and see how many, at least the 3rd batter to get hit by a pitch.
Quite a few. I started with Olivia Cooper has 1 hit by pitch. And I know that she's definitely not the only one. Kylie Willis and now Peyton Holt.
Cooper. Would you say Cooper and...
Cooper, Willis, and Peyton Holt.
Yep.
2 batters in a row, though.
So they're checking her out.
Yeah.
Says she's okay. That got her in the shoulder blade. She turned her back, I believe. So, 9th batter and the top of the batting order. And guess, well, her 3rd time at bat, Cooper put it out of the park. 1 out. Pitch. Taken high and outside. Ball 1. You don't want to give her much good.
No, sir.
So you got McDonald on 3rd, Willis on 2nd, and Holt on 1st. 4 in now for the Lady Chargers. They batted around. 1-0 the count to Cooper. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Taken high and outside. Ball 2. You don't want to give her too much to swing at, that's for sure.
Well, she's dangerous as many of the Bullitt East batters are.
Well, that's the thing.
If there's too many.
Top 6 out of the 9 are batting better than 460. You can't pick and choose, really. 2-0 pitch. Popped up. Does she have a play on it?
She
does.
Wow.
Nice job by Eddington. Right up against the fence again for an out, number 2. Wow.
And that was an awkward ball to catch because she was basically against the wall, and the ball then kind of drifted a little bit behind her. She just had the presence of mind to put the glove up and catch it literally behind her head.
Well, nice job there by Braylon Eddington. Go to the 10th batter, and this is Johnston, who got on with a single her last time up. She's 2 of 4 today. Swung on. That's fair ball down the left field side. Will score 2 runs.
There goes the
and
third.
Going to 3rd, and Johnston holds up at 1st.
2 more RBIs for Bullitt East.
Yeah. Credit her with a single. And coming in to score is McDonald and Willis. And going to 3rd is Holt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs now have scored.
Yeah. In this inning.
Yes.
And 4 of these runs are credited to Millie Johnson's RBIs. So, I mean, this is unreal. Coach Bruce Pierce, I just have a question for you. What kind of drills do you have your batters do in the cages?
That brings up Carter. She's 1 of 4 today. Had a sacrifice bunt her last time up. Runners on 1st and 3rd now. First pitch to Carter. Taking a for a strike. So, need to figure out what batters are for Fields. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Carter. Popped up. Center field.
Got it.
Nice job by
wow.
Combs going to the track in center field, pulling that in for out number 3. But not before Bullitt East has gone on top. 13-8. We're coming up to the bottom of the 6th inning on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
For over 100 years, Hayden Citizens Bank has been a trusted partner for all of your financial needs. We're locally owned and operated, and that means we're deeply invested in the people here in the mountains of eastern Kentucky. If you want to deal with your friends and your neighbors when you do your banking, your best choice is Hayden Citizens Bank. Come in today and see how we can help you reach your financial goals. Visit us online at HaydenCitizensBank.com or give us a call at 672-2344. Hayden Citizens Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we picked for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
WSGS.
Hole to dig out of, a mountain to climb, and you're back against the wall. All things can be said now about the Hazard Lady Bulldogs softball team. as they come to bat in the bottom of the 6th inning here at the University of Kentucky, John Crop Stadium. Thank you all for listening to the East Kentucky Sports Network. Bulldogs are now down by an explosive inning on top of the 6th from Bullitt East of 6 runs.
You need a big inning here. Stallings, Jones, and Elkins coming up the bat. Hayden Stallings is 0 of 3 today.
There's 2 innings of opportunity, though, still for Hazard.
Yes.
I mean, that's the one thing everybody should be looking on.
Exactly. First pitch taken for ball 1 to Stallings.
Yeah. But to say the momentum is with Bullitt East, it'd be a vast understatement.
Yep. 1-0 pitch, swung on, bobbled by the shortstop, and that will get Stallings over. I'll give her an error on that.
I would too. That was one she hit. She should have had.
Yep. Hazard will take it no matter what. Up the bat is Howie Jones. Last time up, got on with the fielder's choice, so she is 0 of 3 today. Walked and grounded out to first base.
She did have an RBI on that ground out, though.
Yes.
One of the good spots for Hazard. Pinch runner coming in. Number 99, the most famous number in baseball.
We'll get it correctly this time.
We are absolutely going to. And that is
Coffee.
Coffee.
Her mother was a dandy ball player.
Lila Coffee, the 8th grader. Second time making an appearance.
Yep. She's quick. Thank you to her mother, Jamie, for correcting that.
Yes, we appreciate
that. About that, but when you got the numbers on the book, that's what you go by up here. Howie Jones up the bat now. First pitch to her. Ooh. Called strike, a changeup. Looked a little bit high up here, but the official said it's a strike, and we had to go with that. Beautiful changeup, though. That ball taken high and outside. Ball 1 evens up the count. 1-1. This game started at 5 o'clock, didn't it?
5 o'clock. And now it's knocking on the door 7:30.
Yep. 1 pitch. Outside. Ball 2. 2-1 the count to Howie Jones.
Hallie's batter's eye is much better than mine from up here, because that looked like one I'd be swinging after she didn't, and it's a ball.
Well, you're up here and she's down there, right? Pitch taken outside. Ball 3, so quickly behind. Mingus is 3-1 the count now to Howie Jones.
People still online cheering for the Dogs. Lane Reynolds saying sick 'em. A lot of them want that to happen. Carolyn Smith hoping for a double. And Ella Cole cheering them on.
3-1 pitch to Jones. Swung on. Batted foul down the first base side. Nice job there. Assistant coach trying to snag that.
Oh, he's getting some trash talk from the dugout over there from the other coach now. He just had to turn around and take it. Coach Pierce giving it to him.
So 3-1 the count now to Jones. Actually got 3-2. I'm sorry, it's a full count.
Full count.
3-2.
In the third.
And base. A walk. So first 2 batters on base for the Lady Bulldogs brings up Reagan Elkins. She homered. She's 1 of 3 today. Homered, walked, and struck out.
Yeah, she has been a bright spot in the Hazard offense with that home run, that majestic home run. No better time for another one.
Exactly. Her first pitch.
In the dirt.
Runner ball. Will advance to runners.
All right, because I was about to ask you if the runners were still held right there. No outs in this kind of situation. As a running coach, send them. I would.
Oh, yes.
So definitely. That was on.
So 1-0 count. Now to Reagan Elkins, third baseman for the Lady Bulldogs. 1-0 pitch. That's called strike. Nice little change up there. Gets it in the strike zone. 1-1 the count now. Go. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike two.
Got it. I see the message right here. All right, bye.
1-2 the count now to Elkins.
Score 13-8. Big hole to dig out of.
Yep. Pitch. Check swing. Taken high. Ball 2. Evens the count up. 2-2.
Well,
Elkins, the runners on third. He got Stallings on third. Howie Jones on second. Pitch is taken.
Coffee on third.
I'm sorry.
We're going to make sure we get that pinch runner correct.
Yeah. That was ball 3, so full count now.
You know, this isn't the first time that the Lady Dogs have been down in the count in the score sheet.
Yep. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. A big strikeout. Fort Mingus for Bullitt East. 1 down, 2 on. Brings up Eddington. Struck out her last time at bat. She's 0-3 today. She's due.
Yes, she is due.
Yeah, Coffey's on third as a pinch runner. Howie Jones is on second.
Scores 13-8.
First pitch. Batted foul down the first base side for strike 1.
Now, Mingus has been dominant in the relief job right now from the circle. 4 strikeouts. I may be incorrect in that, but let's face it, she's doing an outstanding job.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strikeouts.
Yeah,
5 strikeouts.
Okay. And I'll absolutely agree to it.
The 0-1 pitch to Eddington. Taken outside, ball 1. Well, no, it's the, 2, 3, 4.
You're right.
5 strikeouts.
Okay. Swing and a miss.
Thank you. Strike 2.
Yeah. You know, you're right. Mingus is a pitcher that calls her own. I don't see her looking at anything. It's just straight to her target.
1-2 the count now to Raylan Eddington. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Back-to-back strikeouts now, 2 outs. That will bring up Maggie Combs, who is 1 of 3 today. Popped out, hit a single, got a walk, scored 2 of the Lady Bulldogs score. We'd like to do a couple more right here. First pitch, Jones is eyeing outside. Oh,
he called a strike, a little delayed.
See, they changed the. Back when I called, the strike was out to your right.
Right.
Now they come up and above the head. Oh, that was way outside.
Way outside. My whole thing was I always loved the Major League umpires. They'll always call the Cincinnati games the Chicago Cub games. Terry Tatum was the best one because he would actually have that trigger hand out there to call a strike before the pitch was even there.
Oh, wow. Now back for strike 2 on Combs. 1-2 the count now. 2 on, no runs scored yet by Hazard in this bottom half of the 6th. 1-2 the count to Maggie Combs. First 2 runners got on, and the last 2 struck out. There's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 3 strikeouts in a row. And that will take us to the top of the 7th. It is 13-8. Bullitt East on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
Since 1919, Mine Service Company has been servicing the coal mining industry with quality general mine supplies. Mine Service offers a wide variety of products, including electrical cable, mine roof support material, lubricants, conveyor belts, drain pipe, underground miner cap lights, quality boots, knee pads, bottled drinking water, and much, much more. Locally owned with locations on Highway 15 South in Hazard, in Whites, Virginia, and their hydraulic hose division on Willie's Way across from Applebee's in Hazard. Mine Service Company. What if your savings account could do more than grow your money? At PBT Bancorp, eligible statement and Kasasa savings accounts now include built-in life insurance at no additional cost. You automatically receive coverage equal to 10% of your savings balance up to $10,000. No paperwork, no medical exams, no added fees. It's a simple way to save and help protect the people you love. Ask about built-in life insurance at PBT. Save confidentially. Protect what matters. PBT Bancorp, Main Street, Hazard.
WSGS.
Welcome back, everyone tuning in to the East Kentucky Sports Network. Phil Neese here with a game coming to a close soon. We're in the last inning, 7th at the top. Bullitt East ahead of the Hazard Lady Dogs, 13-8, but it has been kind of a back-and-forth game. Each and every inning, back and forth, and now it's just a big deficit to make up. All we can say is this is there's one more opportunity, and if the Hazard defense has to do anything correctly, they have to shut down the hot offense of the Bullitt East Lady Chargers. We have such a good crowd coming here today, and so glad that so many people are tuning in, listening to us on the WSGS Facebook, and let's just hope for the best when it comes to this, because towards the end of the game, everybody knows the clock is ticking down and the worry sets in. Ain't that right, Coach?
Exactly. All right, number 4, 5, and 6 batter up. Mingus, the pitcher, homered her last time up. Pitch taken high and outside.
And there was very little doubt of that home run.
Oh, that's true. She's 2 of 4 today, scored 2 runs and 2 RBIs.
So amazing.
3 RBIs. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Mingus. Well, I'm popped up to center field. Combs says, I got that.
Gotcha.
Dead away center for out number 1.
Starting the 7th inning for the Bulldog defense, right?
Exactly. Brings up Kinley Murphy, who is 2 of 4 today. She also homered and has hit a double. 2 RBIs for her.
1 out and 2 more outs to go for the Hazard Bulldogs to stop this 13-8 game.
Murphy, first pitch taken high and outside, ball 1.
And give them another shot at getting some run scoring. Ella Cole's cheering on the Dogs, so is Gail Tackett watching us. And Beverly Maggard, come on, Hazard. 3 up, 3 down. Well, 1 out's already in the books. Hopefully it'll happen.
So 1 up, 1 down, 2 more. 1-0 pitch to Murphy. They can call it strike.
Hey.
Got the inside corner on that one.
I said something earlier about the catcher framing a pitch, bringing it in, and happened about 1 out of 100 times. There was the one.
That was the one.
It looked obvious to me.
Nice job there by Eddington. 1-1 the count now to Murphy. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Popped up.
Come on, fans.
That's going to be, that was very close, I tell you.
Yeah.
Hit the back of the seat right where a lady was. She was leaning forward.
She has her bag right there in that seat beside her, where she almost got a souvenir out of it.
Should have.
Should have. Opened it up.
Exactly. Kinley Murphy. 1 and 2 the count to her now.
Murphy scored on the pass ball her last time up.
Here's a 1-2 pitch. Ooh.
After getting
that
over
was very close. That must have been a little bit low.
A little bit.
Ball 2. 2 and 2 the count now. A little bit of a breeze blowing out there. What, from right to left?
A little bit from right to left. Not a big strong wind, but I guarantee if it hits the right spot, it's going to shift over about 10 feet.
Yep. 2 and 2 the count now. Swung on down the third base line. That way it would be extra bases. And, nope. So Murphy in with a double.
She is remarkable.
Right over third base.
Extremely consistent. Home run. An RBI home run. Double, scored on pass ball, and another double.
3 of 5.
Vince Scully used to say, hits just keep on coming.
Yep. Brings up Altris, who is 0 of 4 today.
Yep.
First pitch to her. Change up. High, ball 1. Again, we're glad you folks could tune in. It's been a blast coming up here to this beautiful stadium, John Crop Stadium, home of the University of Kentucky Lady Cats. What a privilege to be here.
Absolutely. So glad our sponsors allowed this game to be broadcast. Thank them for it.
Yep.
Oh.
Now off the catcher's mask.
She's not even rattled by that one. She's
that off the? That was
I think it was off the ump.
That was
maybe.
off the ump's mask. I know I see catcher, but that was off the ump's mask.
Eddington had a good presence of mind to say, "How you doing, Blue?"
So he said, I'm going to take a little break and I'll clean the plate off and jokes a little bit with Eddington. Both of them smiling, so both in good shape. 1-1 the count now to Walker's.
I will say this: these umpire crews that we've seen this state tournament, remarkably pro. They are so good.
Glad to have one of ours up here, Mike Gayhart. Pitch taken inside, ball 2. Mike had the plate last game. Very close ball game, went 2 hours and 45 minutes in the sun.
And a historic undefeated streak continues.
Yes. What, 43-0?
43-0, I think, if you're counting everything postseason. Yep. No defeats.
2-1 then. We're talking about Warren
South.
Warren.
South Warren.
There we go.
Bullitt East, South Warren. Hard to keep them straight.
Yes.
Need a compass.
2-1 to count. Swung on, popped up. That may be
drop.
trouble. Nope. Coming in off from left field was Howie Jones coming in from left field to catch that, a little bit behind shortstop.
Now that right there was a saving grace of some of the miscues that have happened, and bobbling balls and dropping. No, she attacked where that ball was going to be. Perfect rundown, so good job.
I mean, she came a long way to left field there, Howie Jones. That brings up McDonald, who is 3 of 3 today. I'm sorry, 3 of 4. I started to say, how can she be 3 of 3 when she's batted 4 times already? She's 3 of 4. We got 3 singles. 2 outs here, 1 on. Murphy still stranded on second with that double. McDonald, the 0-1 pitch to her. Swung on, foul back, strike 2, so Noble quickly ahead. Try to name a player of the game.
I think we have very numerous possibilities of that. I'm just going to say that.
Flip a coin.
And I could say that both teams kind of, depending on the outcome of this game, have potential MVPs.
Yep. 0-2 the count now to McDonald. Pitch swung on. That's going to be trouble. That's gets in the gap between center field and left field.
Oh.
And McDonald thought about going to third, and she held up. But give credit her with the RBI as Murphy has come across and scored 14-8 now.
Another run for the Lady Chargers, now making the game 14-8. Bullitt East over Hazard. 2 outs.
They have scored in every inning except what? 3rd and the 5th.
3rd and the 5th.
Yep. Brings up Kylie Willis. She is 1 of 4 today.
Coach Combs coming out to speak to Sammy Noel. Might be a message. I don't think he's going to take her out, but he wants her to concentrate on doing something. Oh, no.
I guess he is going to take her out.
Bringing her out, so another performance well done. Best she could.
So coming in for her,
number 2.
Which is who?
I have it as, sorry, I'm bringing it up right now. I do not have a number 2 for Hazard High
what
School.
I have here in my notes here.
It's not complete by jersey numbers, I have to say that, ladies and gentlemen.
Is she number 2 or number 12? I don't have a number 12 either.
I have a number 2. She is a number 2.
We apologize, folks, when you don't have a complete roster.
Right.
I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Could this be Balin Roll? I am unsure. Now, okay, so I'm going to leave it up to our fans.
Somebody please message us and let us know who is pitching for Hazard.
We would love to know correct information. We'll be proud to get it out.
Oh, definitely.
KHS AA stats I have discovering this tournament have about as much a perfect rate as, my baseball existence.
I think she's either, if it's Rowe, I think she's either an 8th grader or a freshman. But again, we apologize, folks.
It's Rowe. Becky Feltner, thank you so much. We are going to absolutely
What's her first name?
Take your word for it, Becky. And this is now Balin Rowe, sophomore.
Sophomore, okay. Her first pitch. Taking high, ball 1. That is, her grandpa is Sam Rowe, who proud to go to school with since 4th grade. That first pitch taken for a ball. And the 1-0 pitch. High, ball 2. I mean, you don't have much choice, really.
No.
And Sammy Noble tried her best. Pitched all day yesterday.
And such a time to have a senior career, or the senior year that she has had.
Has taken strike 1.
Several posters on Facebook Live, watching the game, listening into it, called her as she was leaving. Sammy is the GOAT. And for softball pitching of Hazard High School, she definitely might earn that title.
2-1. Taking strike 2. Called strike 2. Evens up the count. We got the Cardinal in the house.
Must be for the next game.
Must be down there associating with the fans.
I see a Cardinal on a UK field anyway. It's a little strange.
Exactly.
No matter the school.
2-2 the count now to Willis. Oh, pitched. Swung on just off the pitcher's glove. Hit her with the single.
Needed to have the effort to make a better attempt on that. It was hit just off of the circle.
Yeah. McDonald goes to third on that. That brings up Holt, who is 0 of 4 today. Hit by pitch her last time up. Well, the next game coming up after this one is Henderson and George Rogers Clark. Ball 1, the first pitch, taken by Holt. So 1 in, 2 on, 2 outs for the Lady Chargers of Bullitt East.
14-8. 6 runs down.
Yep. 1-1 pitch, called strike. Well, the 1-0 pitch, now it's 1-1. 1-1 the count now to Holt. His role is a pitcher now for the Lady Bulldogs. Braylon Roll. They have her listed as 99. That's where you got that.
That's where I got the number from.
Exactly. 2-1 the count now.
The greatest baseball player that never played. Wild thing from Major League, 99. Ricky Vaughn.
They have Coffee listed as 0.
Yes.
2-1 pitch. Taking a high, ball 3. Roll falling behind to Holt. 3-1 the count now. Boy, they're wanting to add a few more scores.
Serious, they're not done.
Nope. 3-1 pitch. Taken outside, ball 4.
That strike, he called it a strike.
Okay, there, my bad. I need to hesitate.
I'm kind of paying attention to him that, once again, Eddington framing it in her glove.
So full count now. Braylon Roll is going on Peyton Holt. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swung on, hit the center field.
She's missed it.
Oh,
she misplayed it.
Judge that one for sure. The sun got her on that one. That will score 1 run as Holt goes to second on that. That will be an error on the center fielder. She is totally, and again, the sun, I'm sure, had a big part in that. So that scored Willis, right?
That scored Willis, and I do believe Caitlin McDonald.
Yes.
Yes.
So 3 runs in, 2 outs, running back to the top of the batting order. Olivia Cooper, 2 of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is her 6th time at bat.
I don't know if they have the score accurate. Wasn't that 2 runs right there?
I have 3 runs scored.
I had 3 runs scored, and they're only showing 2. That was 2 RBIs on the double, stand-up double, by Page and Holt.
Because you only have 1 runner on base, and you had 3 that should have been there. That's ball 1, first pitch. Ball inside.
Ooh, Olivia Cooper, and there's a steal right there. That got in right at the fingers, barely.
Yep. 2-0 the count now to Cooper in top half of the 7th inning. Disagree with the scoreboard again. Pitch taken for a strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I got 16.
13, 14, 15, 16.
I have 16 runs, KSAA.
Well, tell them over there and they'll correct it for you. 2-1 pitch. Ooh, hit by pitch. Another one. What is that, the 5th one?
That's about the 4th.
4th one?
Yep.
Wow.
Not good.
Nope. So you got Holt on second, Cooper on first, 3 runs in, 2 outs, and Johnston coming to bat. She is 3 of 5 today.
4 RBIs from Johnston, and I will say she's one of the 2 names from Bullitt East I would put in for MVP, automatic production.
Okay. First pitch taken, called strike.
But she's not the only one. But 4 RBIs in the state tournament game, that's outstanding.
Yes. The 0-1 count to Johnston.
Score listed as, sorry, Coach.
Pitch runner coming in.
Yeah.
For Cooper, the catcher, which you can do that. Courtesy runner, not a pitch runner, courtesy runner. Do that for the catcher and the pitcher.
Bullitt East 15-8 against Hazard, 7 runs.
Say 15 or 16?
There, the scoreboard says 15. We're saying up at the 16.
That down a nice job there by.
Got it.
By that. Let's get it here, folks. I'll get you here by Fields.
Yep.
Shortstop tosses it over to Elkins at third for the out. We go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. Scoreboard says 15-8. We said 16-8 here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
The new birthing suites are now open at Hazard ARH Regional Medical Center. Each private suite is designed so mom, baby, and family can stay together from labor through going home with your new bundle of joy. Our spacious, comfortable suites feature advanced labor beds, wireless monitoring, in-room newborn care, and more. With the caring team at the ARH Women's Health Clinic, we're here to make your baby's arrival truly special. Call 606-439-5220 to schedule your appointment. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, well, you know, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
WSGS from Hazard.
We're at the end of the second round game, Hazard and Bullitt East. Thank you for listening to the East Kentucky Sports Network. Right now, the Lady Chargers of Bullitt East, 16 runs is what we have it is, even though the scoreboard's down by 1 of that number. But Hazard has put in a very good offensive game, scoring in almost every inning to get in 8 runs. So right now the score listed is 15-8. Unfortunately, it's with only 3 outs left of time in the bottom half of the 7th to get that deficit brought up. I just have to say, Coach, it has to come from every single pitch and every single swing or looked at a ball. It has to come with building momentum one little bit at a time.
Yep. 9, 1, and 2 batters coming up. You got Zoe Gabbard is 1 of 3 today. Got an RBI double her last time at bat.
Yep. I mean, the Bulldogs have been scoring, But let's just put this. Bullitt East, statistically on paper, is unbelievable for the offensive numbers they're putting up in their season.
We talked about that at the beginning when you got the top 6 of the 9 batters hitting 460 or better.
You expect them to produce this.
Oh, exactly. First pitch taken, ball 1 to Gabbard. She's the DP for the Lady Bulldogs. That means she does offense only. For the flex, which was Noble. 1-0 pitch, taken high. Ball 2. 2-0 the count now to Gabbard.
If there was ever an online comment that I absolutely love, Susan Gabbard Kincaid, let's go Dogs. Yes, we're behind, but let's start a mess right here. That's a good way to say it. Let's drive them crazy with it.
Pitch swung on a miss, strike 1. You know, that next game is scheduled to start at 8. And you know,
they're not going to get it.
No, they've already let the fans in, which they normally don't do, but they have already. So
credit to KHSAA and the staff of John Crop Stadium.
Pitch taken, called strike, evens the count 2-2.
They've put on a schedule of everything timed-wise. It was right to the minute. I mean, it's been absolutely a successful tournament this year for KHSAA.
Bullitt East fans are feeling it. 3 outs away. Oh, outside. Full count now to Gabbard. 3 outs away from going to the Final Four, which will be next Friday. They've broken this up into 2 different weekends, which is good.
Yes, that's a great idea.
3-2 count. Called strike. Caught her looking. You need to be swinging on that.
Yes, you do.
2 outs away now for Bullitt East.
They can feel it.
Out.
They can feel it. Their fans can feel it. And a lot of our online listeners are feeling it too. Chrissy Nee saying it's a great season. Yes, it absolutely is for the Lady Dog softball, representing the community greatly. Proud of each and every one.
Brings up Fields. Batted foul. Back foul. She is 3 of 4 today.
Yep.
Yeah, the Lady Bulldogs have represented the 14th region well.
And really, I want to say that the fans were expecting it, but out of the 14th region, I don't think they were surprisingly successful. I mean, I do think just because that's the way the competition looks at it, it's a good thing that they got here. They're representing and into the Elite Eight. A lot of people didn't think they'd make it.
Right. 1-1 the count now to Fields. Taking ball 2. A little bit low on that. 2-1 the count now to Peyton Fields as she is attempting to keep the Lady Bulldogs alive here.
And they need it. And the fans knew that they would get here. I'm sure every one of them down there does.
Swung on, batted foul down the right field side. Goes into the stands there.
It looks like a team waiting to get on the field. Come on, ladies. Go for it.
We got Henderson County and George Rogers Clark coming up.
The scoreboard has been corrected.
We're right.
All right, here we go.
As always.
Grounder to short.
Second out. And got her. Nice job there by Murphy at shortstop. Get that ground ball over to Mingus. Actually, it's Walters at first now. Walters. So 2 down.
The KHSAA agrees with me and John. As always, score. They should. Absolutely. 16 runs, 16-8. The final at bat or the final out. That's one of the 2.
Riley Griffith. She is 2 of 4 today. Got on with the fielder's choice. 2 singles and a walk. All 1 to first pitch to her. Taking called strike. Evens the count 1-1.
Ooh.
But again, nothing to be ashamed of, the Lady Bulldogs.
The sign of modern baseball. The phones are out from the Bullitt East fans.
Oh, wow pitch there by
very loud.
Pitch over the catcher's outreach glove. 2-1 the count now to Griffith. Mingus might be getting a little excited out there on the mound.
Mingus, I don't know. She's been steady completely.
2-1 the pitch. Swung on. And there's the third baseman, Carter, for the 3rd out. And Bullitt East has clinched this win 16-8 over the Hazard Bulldogs. We'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll wrap this thing up here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
First Trust Bank has partnered with Zelle, so you can skip the trip to the ATM and send funds directly to friends and family from your First Trust Bank app. Zelle is available in financial institutions across the country, creating a network of trusted partnerships that allow money to move quickly and securely. Whether you need to split the rent or last night's dinner, do it with ease and confidence using Zelle. Creating partnerships that make local banking easier is another reason you can look to us first for a bank you can trust. First Trust Bank, member FDIC.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, East Kentucky Chiropractic, and Quantum Healthcare. We want to be your medical home of the mountains, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, x-ray, lab, transportation, case management, sliding fee scale, and 340B drug pricing. Little Flower Clinic, 279 East Main Street, open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m., 487-9505. And Quantum Healthcare, open 7 days a week from 7 a.m. until 11 p.m., 436-0711. Or visit our webpage, kymha.com.
WSGS.
Welcome back to John Crop Stadium as the Bullitt East Lady Chargers have gone into the Final Four by defeating Hazard 16-8. Who's our player of the game there?
Well, I'm giving it totally, if it could be given to an entire team, Bullitt East deserves that kind of praise. It's phenomenal what they have done together as a team, not just solo efforts. And let's face it, a couple players did definitely stand out. Among them was Mackenzie Mingus. 3 scores, 2 RBIs, a monster home run, but then coming in as a relief pitcher pretty much in the last 3 innings, shut down the Hazard Lady Dogs, ending truly a storybook season for them. But it's offense that really wins games like these, and 100% the most offensive powerhouse was Millie Johnston, and I just have to say, with 4 RBIs and constantly being a threat at the plate, I would give her the MVP by a nose.
Okay, I'll accept that too. The Lady Bulldogs being presented the quarterfinal plaque there in just inside on the infield there. Hazard closes out their season with a record of 23-13, I believe. Is that what you have?
23-13, I think so, yes, sir.
Okay, and as I said, they represented our 14th region very, very well, coming in and getting that first win over Ballard Memorial 7-2. But the bats, and we talked about this earlier, folks. If you listen to our pregame, Phil and I talked about the batting, the hits of Bullitt East with their batting average.
It's amazing.
And they did. I don't have the total. Total hits is
18 hits.
18 hits.
16 runs.
So
I mean, we're talking phenomenal performance in the highest scoring game so far of the tournament.
And what was there? 3 home runs by Bullitt East and 1 by Hazard?
Yep.
4 home runs in this game. I tell you, you can't ask for much better than that.
It's a game that definitely had everything, and then the back and forth made it so interesting. Congratulations to Bullitt East going on to the Final Four, but for everyone, congratulations to the Hazard Lady Dogs. And if you are one of these fine citizens of our community that have made this travel, or you've been listening at home, or you just know that the Bulldogs went to state, they made it to the Final 8, and every single one of these ladies and their coaches deserve some high five.
Exactly.
That's the best I can say.
Exactly, and we're very proud of them, and you should be too. And Phil, I appreciate you joining me up here. I've enjoyed this. This has been a blast.
I can't believe we actually got a booth where we can be protected from foul balls. So, hey, that's a step up.
And our private booth, we're enclosed by glass. It's just us in here.
We need Perry County and Hazard districts to think about things like this for their baseball and softball fields. It'd be a good choice to make. And, of course, next baseball season, softball season, Coach, I think a lot of activity for this lovely game of ours this season. But we need to get more games on the air. We need to have more sponsors be putting out all the teams for the East Kentucky Sports Network on the air.
Oh, definitely.
And let's just say good tournaments. We need also some season games as well. I want to have some fun next year.
Exactly. And folks, we do appreciate all those who have sponsored us. If it hadn't been for you, we won't be right here right now. But you've done a great job. But do consider that next year.
We need
let's get some of the regular season softball and baseball games on the air instead of waiting to the district and regional tournament.
And I do believe that next year KHSAA has announced it's going to be super regionals. And if I recall, that means that the district tournaments happen, and instead of just a champ and runner-up go on to the region, everybody goes to the region, so that means every single team gets some region experience. That's going to be interesting.
That will be very interesting. Grounds crew doing a tremendous job here. Thanks to the KHSAA staff for just, making us welcome and giving us I call this the King Suite. Right behind home plate. You couldn't ask for better. 2 stories up, but
I have felt extremely lucky to cover these many games in this tournament season, and Coach, I am very lucky and fortunate to have you closing out the season with us as well.
I appreciate you. You have a safe trip back, and I'm going to go down and spend the evening with my daughter in Berea. But again, folks, thank you all. Thanks to Robbie back at the station for putting up with us for the last 3 hours, 3 hours and 15, or actually
2 days.
3 hours and 20 minutes in 2 days. But thank you, Robbie, and Michael Dwayne, for all that you do, the Sparkmans, and couldn't do it without that crew right there.
Nope.
So sure couldn't.
At all. So, last word, Bullitt East advances to the Final Four. Hazard comes home with nothing to truly hang their head low about. Keep your head high, girls, and next year, knock them out.
Exactly. So, Robbie back at the station, Phil Neese. I'm John Newell. Again, your final score here, 16-8, Bullitt East over the Lady Bulldogs of Hazard, here on your East Kentucky Sports Network.
This is WSGS Power 101.